Who's that? It's a Blabs. Oi, oi. All right.
I ain't paying no bullshit, Giselle. You mad?
Oh no. Forgot to put the bog roll
I'm
away.
gonna stick a spoon down your throat.
Put this back. Big up. Yeah, cool, Paul Shepherd. Don't worry, it'll be tomorrow night. Henrietta Hedgehog. I'll be back in a minute. You need to put the toilet roll away. It doesn't look too good in the book. I'll put this away.
You got a wedding prick. You can't control me. We're not under Sharia yet. You mad? I ain't paying no bullshit, Giselle. You mad? You can't control me. We're not under Sharia yet. You mad?
God. We've got to thingy. Let me play that again. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ka Fateh. KSI. All right. Let me just play that. I need to just do something.
I ain't paying no bullshit, Giselle. You mad? I'm gonna stick a spoon down your throat. I ain't even know that dog. You got a wedding prick. You can't control me. We're not under Sharia yet. You mad? I ain't paying no bullshit, Giselle. You mad?
All right. So it's a late one today. I've been out all day, and there's no one in the house. No one. Yeah. So it was not what happened last night. last night I was shouting so much because iRoast came onto the channel, and I was shouting so much that it woke up everyone in the house, like my family in the house. We had like a family thing going on, which is why I can't go to Speaker's Corner tomorrow. And now the house is empty, but everyone came around my house last night and they were staying around, a few people. And I was shouting so loud that I woke everyone up. I didn't even realize I got told off in the morning. It was me and iRoast were going at it. So it went pretty crazy. Now, if people were listening to the live stream last night, they would have realized that iRoast came onto the stream, and then around 10 minutes before the stream was ending. And so as we was arguing, the stream ended. But we still spoke. So let me say something. The stream ended at 3 o'clock, but we were still talking until 4:30 in the morning. Till around 4:30. So an hour and a half more that you haven't heard. Let me say something. I've titled it, and iRoast is a, what do you think I'm going to say? What is iRoast after I've spoken to him? I'll let people guess. I'll leave you hanging for me to give my verdict now on iRoast, because I've spoken to him for like an hour and a half, and it did get very heated. A lot of pussy hole this, a lot of this, and a lot of this, and a lot of this, yeah. So I will say, I'll say it in a minute, but let me read a couple of comments first. So Sibabs, big up, big up. Full Shepherd, yeah, tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to do the show tomorrow night. So let me say something. Tomorrow at around 10 p.m., I'll be doing my 1 millionth special. Right now, as of right now, my YouTube view is 997,000. Yeah, 997,000. So I need 3,000 more to hit 1 million. So hopefully with this video, and by the time I do tomorrow's video, by the time the video ends, I will be over the million mark. So 1 million. But I'm already over it anyway, because my other channel's got 40,000 views on it anyway. But I want to at least have the figure on there saying 1 million views. Actually, I thought I started this channel, started uploading in August. It wasn't, it was May. So from May until now, which is around 10, maybe 9 months. Hold on, around 9, I don't know, April, May, maybe 10 months, I've had 1 million views on my videos, which is pretty impressive considering I'm a nobody, which is all right. It's pretty cool. So Full Shepherd, that's right. Henrietta Hedgehog, Mad Ting, yeah. KSI, big up, you, Van. That prick. Even when I say that guy's name, I feel like, you know, I want to wash out my mouth or something. He's a nasty piece of work. GF Jigga, white, what are taxes? White Nigerians. Imagine that, white Nigerians. Could you imagine that? Albinos. Walk Dead Rat. I saw Majid Nawaz get attacked. They tried to put a rope around his neck too. All right. I was just reading that story earlier. I don't know if it's been made up. Tyler Tap, big up. How are you, Casey? How are you, Raj Baji? Hope you're good. Are you still doing Sikhi artwork at the moment? How can I contact you about drawing family? Oh, yeah, cool. Email me at pentacularartist@yahoo.co.uk. I'll put the email in there later. I need a photo of who you want to draw, and I'll give you a quote. I will be doing a lot of Sikhi artwork this year. I've taken a bit of a break from doing Sikh artwork because I wanted to concentrate on my mainstream artwork. I've done around 40 to 50 Sikh artwork, but this year there's a lot of important dates. 100 year for the Amritsar massacre, Jallianwala Bagh, and I'll be doing a special drawing for that. I'll start that once I finish. I'm playing chess and you're playing Connect 4. That will be my first anti-British colonialist drawing. It's going to be pretty brutal because the massacre in Amritsar with General Dyer opened up fire upon unarmed civilians, most of them Sikhs, killing them. And big up to Autumn Singh for don't agree with violence. But let me just say, you know what that means. So don't agree with violence. Yes, I will be doing that. I'm also this year's, I don't want to talk too much about Sikhi, but he's asked about the Sikh car. But this year's got 2 more very important dates. Guru Nanak Dev Ji 450th anniversary for his birth, that 550th. So I'll be doing a special drawing for that. That'll be later in the year. And the other one I've wanted to do for ages, but just haven't at the time, the Bandi Chor Divas, which is a Wali drawing. And I'll be doing that drawing as well for the first time. I haven't done that. I've always wanted to do that drawing. And I think that's the 400th anniversary. So perfect time. So I've got 3 Sikh drawings I'm going to do this year for definite. 100%. So yeah. All right. Itchy. Oh, I better not say that because I'm just talking about religious stuff. You Van there. I'm just knocked back a couple of beans and put some hairs on your chest. Yeah. Yeah, some beans. I've only eaten beans. Groomers exposed. Gida. Raspix butt take gave me nightmares. You know, tomorrow, yeah, my live stream, let me just say, I've gone out of my way to make sure that you're going to be entertained, hopefully. Pandorama, yeah. This morning, the thing is, I've been out all day, and tomorrow I'm going to be out all day as well. I've got family things going on, so I can't go Speaker's Corner. And I wasn't watching anything to do with Pandorama. I did catch up on it later on in the evening, but they didn't show no video. So I think the video about the Panorama BBC stitch up for Tommy Robinson, the expose, is maybe coming out tomorrow. So I'll watch that as well. Kurd Lochen's favorite drink. Al-Uza. Jagajat. You shouldn't have brought Mul Mantan into it. Who are you talking to? No, I didn't bring the Mul Mantan into it. So that's not me. I don't know if you're saying to me or whether you're saying it's him. I didn't say that. Rod respect back to Galway, yeah. So I don't know what you mean by that. Are you aiming at me? Miska, you a proper ass. So I never groomers exposed UK. Oh, Sonia, whatever. You talk the truth. Ran itchy bellend. All right. I hope you get some cream for that. Raindrop sometimes does not think before he speaks. He trips a lot. All right. That's not my thing. That's what Itchy Belen said. Jagajat. Big up Raindrop, though. Last night, groomers exposed. Mishka, never. Everywhere. I can't read all of them. Benjamin. Ain't never. Let me see if that I roast is in there. All right, so let me get this out of the way so people. Oh, big up JK. JK was there as well. JK was in the private chat when me and iRoast and Raindrop were going at it, and JK was at the Pakistani espionage team listening to the Sikhs fighting. I could hear him kind of like listening. Oh, it's it. So he was listening, and he was wondering how can I get this kind of information out. So, yeah. I know, I didn't. I'm only joking. All right, so let me say something. I have no issue with iRoast now. Let me say that. I have no issue with iRoast now. When we had the conversation online, and it got very heated because he went in all guns blazing. Like, he jumped in. Yeah. So when he jumped on, I then suddenly switched, and I was like, and if I'm being honest, I'm used to it, yeah. So it doesn't really faze me. But I didn't like the fact that he started bringing in Raindrop and saying Raindrop, Raindrop, and I was like, why are you taking Raindrop for me? You got a problem with me? Keep the topic and just go for me. Then what happened was that I didn't realize that the stream ended, and so we were then in a private chat, and we were still carrying on like yeah, we were just still going at it, but it slowly started to calm down, and then we started to talk, and then we got to a point where we were having a discussion and not and are not what you call it insults back and forth. And so he's actually an all right guy, actually, iRoast. He's actually an all right guy. I'm going to say something, iRoast. I did record the conversation. I saw that, Groomers. Yeah, I did record the conversation. I've got the conversation recorded. It's like an hour and a half, but I recorded it because I'm playing chess and everybody else is playing Connect 4. I recorded it because I thought if you say something that and we don't resolve the issue, I would have just put it online. I would have put that recording online and I would have let everyone expose if he said anything. But the conversation went good afterwards. So I'm not going to put it online because it was a private chat offline. But I did record it. And so, yeah, it was okay. So one thing I want to clarify to the Sikhs, if you're not Sikh, you won't understand what I'm going to say, as this is a Sikh supremacist site. I think he was asked to recite some religious text. I can't remember if he was asked or whether he did it by himself. When he recited the religious text, he then, towards the end, when he finished it, he said the word bitch. And so when you're reciting religious text and then you swear at the end, let's just say it's not a good look. He knows he's done wrong and he apologizes. Like, look, he was in a heat of the moment. So I don't hold any grudges like that. People say things sometimes and, you know, what can you do? It's not like, you know, I don't think he meant it in any derogatory way. And he had a hot head. I will say something. Let me say something. Big up to iRoast, though. Let me say something. Big up to iRoast for being a bunda. A bunda means a man. And at least coming on the stream. I mean, he came 4 hours late. No doubt about it. But at least he turned up. I've got to give a man some respect for that. Yeah. Where you got all these keyboard warriors. And then when you ask them to jump on or to try and back up what they're saying, yeah, they don't do it. So wherever you think of iRoast, at least he turned up, he jumped on, and he was a man about it. Yeah, he came on and he was a man about it. He said he was going to come on and he came on. I've got to give the man props for that. And I will say, so 72 Virgin Goats, yeah, let me just say something. We had a good conversation for an hour and a half after the stream ended. Me, Raindrop, and iRoast. We're cool now. We're cool. In fact, I'm going to bring him on next week's show so we can have a discussion. The thing is, when we don't agree on certain things, and I don't think we ever will, yeah, I support what you might consider to be the right, yeah, to a certain degree. Obviously, I do agree with a lot of some of what Tell Me Robinson says, whereas he's totally against that kind of stuff. So we're not going to agree, yeah, on that particular stance. But let me say something. When I was speaking to him, we have a lot in common as well. Yeah, we have a lot in common as well. It's just that he's fixated with certain things that he hears me saying. I will say something, yeah, because the thing is that this isn't just about iRoast, but actually, before I go on here, Bug Life, you little pussy, oh, you're watching, you worship me. You're the one I really want to talk to. iRoast hasn't really said that much bad stuff against me, yeah, or against Sikhs or whatever. He hasn't really said too much, but I just didn't like that he was always chatting about me in the middle of the night all day long. But Bug Life, you're a coward. Look, your boy come on, yeah, at least he was a bunda and he came on, yeah, and he had a conversation and he tried to he tried to, you know, go in guns blazing. At least he tried, yeah. You, pussy hole, you still, after all this time, are still chatting shit, anti-Sikh rhetoric, saying, oh, all Ugandan Sikhs, my family's from Uganda, my mum's side, all Ugandan Sikhs lie. The Khans and Jats is like Sunni versus Shia. Think about that madness, yeah? That he brought my mum into it, and my brother-in-law that used to beat my sister up, he said, oh, that he's going to come around my house to speak to my mum. And he knows my brother-in-law. He used to beat my sister up, so he knows his name. So he's bringing my family stuff into it. He's bringing the gurus into things. He's laughed at videos that are mocking Sikhs. Yeah, this is the thing about this guy. This guy, and he's in his late 40s as well. So I can't even give him the fact that he's a young guy or whatever. He's an old guy. So with that particular individual, yeah, you're the one I really wanted to speak to. But if I had to use iRoast here to get at you as well, fair enough. My plan was to try and get you. You're the one I really want to come on there. And trust me, Bug Life, me and iRoast managed to talk afterwards. But with you, there's no private talk. Everything's public, and there's not going to be no resolving any matters. No resolution. All I want to do is expose you. So when you're ready, yeah, the offer's open. Yeah, the offer's open, and you can come on whenever you want on a Friday from 11 till 3 on Manny Cinder's show. That offer's open. Yeah, so basically, when it comes to the situation yesterday, it then kind of resolved itself, which was cool. One of the things I've realized, and I've seen this a lot now, is that when I'm talking to some Sikhs, or when I'm talking to some people that don't like me, what they keep on saying is that, Raj, you mock Islam. I'm like, hold on. You're saying I mock Islam. Tell me what I do that mocks Islam. Yeah. Then I'm like, all right, have you ever seen me mock Muhammad? Oh, no. Have you ever seen me mock the Quran? No. Have you ever seen me mock God? Have you? No. Allah. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. So, and when I say that, I say, bring me proof if I have. The things I say, yeah, are to do with things that, you know, I have a right to critique. Like that bullshit jizya. The jizya is a tax that you expect non-Muslims to pay. It's an oppressive tax. It's also a tax. It is also a tax that has been imposed on the Sikh people in the past, and we fought against it. It's an oppressive tax. I can mock a tax. It's a bullshit tax, the jizya. If I was mocking, like, say, the zakat, all right, fair enough. That's your tax. That's a holy tax. The jizya is a tax you expect non-Muslims or the kuffars to pay to subjugate them. So I'm gonna mock it. It's a bullshit tax. The other thing he brought up was that, oh, I mock circumcision. Snip, snip, snitch, snitch. And I'm gonna say something. I will mock it. Circumcision is barbaric. I'm not mocking Islam. I'm mocking all circumcision. It just happens to be that within that Abrahamic faith, so Judaism and Islam, they do it for religious reasons. But in America and places like that, they just do it for God knows what reason. They say for, medical reasons. And the only one thing that I will say to people, and I'm going to give people a challenge, find me mocking the Quran. Because I asked him, I said, show me something in the Quran that I've mocked. The only one thing I may have mocked or may have brought up was what your right hand possesses. What your right hand possesses is in the Quran. I brought that up because what your right hand possesses condones having sex slaves. What your right hand possesses are female concubines. Yeah. Are female concubines. Now, that is in the Quran, and I will always condemn that because having female sex slaves is not acceptable, even during wartime. I cannot accept that. If you think that's mocking, I can't do nothing about it. But the Sikhs and the Indians have experienced this firsthand, having their females taken under what your right hand possesses. So I have a right to critique it. Yeah, and as Heisenberg, big up Heisenberg says, Al Uza, I don't, that guy's changed his name, but the zakum, is a fruit. So let me tell you something. The zakum, when I say zakum, the zakum is a fruit that the kuffars have to eat. So the kuffars or the people that are in hell have to eat this fruit called a zakum. The zakum is 1,000,000 times hotter than the sun. So I can mock it because I'm gonna have to eat it under your belief. You're expecting me to eat that freaking zakum. So let me mock it. Other than that, I don't really say nothing about Muhammad. Don't really say nothing about Allah, and I don't say nothing really about the Quran. People need to start bringing, people need to start bringing evidence, because this is like the third full time I've heard this, and I'm like, all right, where's the evidence? Show me the evidence. Oh, so the video had to be taken down yesterday because there's a lot of copyright stuff in there, and Manny doesn't want to strike on his channel. Big up Hard Singh, what watch, Weebeard, N54451, Jaco Connor. Big up Jaco Connor. Go to Jaco Connor's channel, subscribe. Jaco Connor, subscribe to his channel. He does a lot of good. But you did make me into a pigeon. Jaco Connor. I was watching a video. I was like, oh, what a lovely video. Oh, it's me. Oh, great. Oh, wicked. All of a sudden, a pigeon head appears midway through. I'm like, what? Then it goes on. Another pigeon head appears. My head on a pigeon. What? I don't know where those videos come from with me with a pigeon head, or me on a pigeon body. Yeah. So he just went a bit mad in those videos. But overall, he's got a great channel. So go to Jaco Connor. He does some great videos, getting all these kind of video clips and just kind of putting it together and stuff. Yeah, so like I said, I want people to start. I did do that, Raj. Don't worry, I'm only kidding, man. I found it funny. I was like, let me say something, yeah. Tomorrow, it's not going to be serious, because the reason I'm doing the show today and talking about this, I was going to do it in one go, but I don't want to have the show serious tomorrow because it's like 1 million. Oh, big up RS. Big up RS. So like I said, RS has just joined. Between me and iRoast, we're cool now. We're cool now. It doesn't mean we agree with each other, but he's going to come on Manny Cinder's show, hopefully. It should be around 10 p.m. tomorrow evening. I'm going to do it late evening because I've got to go out during the day. I've got family stuff to do. And I can shout! No one's at home. So, but yesterday I was shouting so much at night that it woke the whole family up. Everybody. When I woke up in the morning, everyone was giving me dirty looks. I'll big up always autism dad. They'll give me dirty looks. Like, Raj, what was you doing yesterday? Oh, I was going, you pussy hole this, you pussy hole that. Yeah, come down, speakers. I might. I'm not going to play too much here, but I did record the conversation between me and iRoast offline. No, he doesn't like Tommy Robinson, JK. That's why he didn't like me, because he doesn't like Tommy Robinson and all that. So he's anti the kind of like the right and stuff. So yeah, I need to do something about soundproofing. I need to do something about soundproofing. No doubt about it. That's what power. How can I soundproof my room? Because it's mad the amount of noise that gets out of here. And Pandorama, yeah. I need to watch the events in Dave Smith in Manchester. I watched a bit of. I've been out all day today, so I couldn't. But a lot of Sikhs don't like the far right. No one likes the far right. I don't like the far right. But what do you? It's your definition of what the far right is, which is the problem. Let me say something. I roast, yeah, because some people are. Let me just say something. Leave him alone. He's actually quite a nice guy, man. But he's a hothead. I roast. You're a hothead. But guess what? Guess what? I love that shit. I love hot-headed characters. When he was going mad, I was like, yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. I love that shit. I was glad he was freaking crazy. I was like, yeah, this is a nice little argument going on. All my adrenaline was going up. So I won't be ever burying the hatchet with Bug Life. The only hatchet I might bury, this is made out of plastic, so I'm not saying nothing. This is made out of plastic. YouTube, this is made out of plastic. Metaphorically, I'm not burying no hatchet. So before you freaking start saying I'm doing violence, I will not bury no hatchet. Why do you want to see my kunda ring? What is wrong with this grooming thingy? What is the problem? Look, what? So yesterday, Manny Cinder's live stream. Big up to Manny Cinder. I think he done a great job compiling all the evidence. Yeah, of course it's gold, 24 karat gold. I'm not a freaking cheapskate. So when it comes to like yesterday's show with Manny Cinder, big him up for compiling all the evidence. I think when you watch everything in kind of chronological orders from what's happened in the past, what's been happening recently or the last couple of years, you can start to see that what I've been saying at Speaker's Corner for a year and a half or a year is not just my ramblings of a madman. It's not just a ramblings of a madman. The Sikh people, the Sikh community know this to be true. That's why I haven't been confronted about grooming by any Sikhs apart from Turd Lochin. The only person that has gone against me when it comes to grooming has been Turd Lochin. So big up to Manny Cinder for kind of getting all of that together and putting it in, because it must have taken a long time for him to do that. So well done for him to do that. It's buffering, is it? Gold plated. Listen here, Groomers Exposed UK. You're starting to take the piss now. Gold plated. He's trying to say I'm some kind of freaking cheapskate. You mad, gold plated? Why would I be having a gold plated ring? I'm an Indian, you know. Only I'm an Indian would have a gold plated ring. I don't do that shit. It's full gold, man. Crazy. Is it still buffering? Let me wait. So it's fine. The other thing is today I was out all day, yeah, because I got family things to do. Tomorrow I cannot go Speaker's Corner because I got family stuff to do. So tomorrow I'll be out the whole day. I will tomorrow evening be doing my 1 millionth special extravaganza. Special extravaganza. There's also an award season in that extravaganza. I'm giving out awards. You might win. One of you little turds might win an award. Tune in and you might get an award. I've got 8 awards to give. Who thinks they're going to win? I have an award for most valuable player. My MVP. Who's going to win that award? The person that has made the most contribution towards my cause. Not just online, physically, whatever. That person you need to tune in to find out who is gonna be the winner. Best newcomer. Who's gonna be the best newcomer? The biggest turnaround. Who's gonna be the biggest turnaround? Not turd, but turnaround. What I will say is that I got 8. I don't want to spend too much money. I'm sorry. I'm not going mad on these freaking awards. So I've got these little award things and I've got 8 of them. So I can only restrict it to 8. I wanted to have like the biggest prick. I wanted to have the worst newcomer, the worst this. I'm going to do that because it was, do you know what it is here? When I was trying to narrow down the names for the worst, there were so many. Hundreds of them. I was naming who's the biggest prick. And I was like, all right, there's too many pricks. Who's the biggest whatever? I mean, everything negative. I had hundreds of nominations. When it came to who's the best thing for the award ceremony, it was very, 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 very small. And not your lulla. Very small in terms of the list. I had to kind of like, all right, so I'm going to do a separate one. I'll keep tomorrow as, because I'm basically going to show over the last, 8-9 months of being in YouTube, who has been the biggest contributors, to growing the channel and to supporting me. Then I will do another live stream where I will do the worst contributors. And guess what? You Van Dam has got an award for the biggest internet prick and racist. Well done. Congratulations. Go home and tell everybody you've won the most racist award. Oh, now the other thing that occurred today was that I was out. And I'm not going to say the area because everyone will say, Raj. Oh, yeah, we know where you live. Everyone knows where I live. The thing is, what I was trying to explain to iRoast is that my area is like Islamabad. People think, iRoast and some people think I live in an area which is like some kind of Harry Potter village or something. And I'm just walking around going, oh, don't get confronted and stuff. I live in an area like that. It looks like Islamabad some days. Yeah. So when I walk about, I'm not walking around scared going, oh my God. No, I walk around. People come up to go, all right, what? Yeah, I see it. Speakers going like, yeah, all right, cool. I'm not hiding. I'm in an area that when you walk down the road, trust me, you're going to get recognized if you're from Speaker's Corner. And I do get recognized. I think people think, that when I'm walking about, I'm in a disguise or something. I get recognized quite a lot when I'm out. And most of them are Muslim. Most of them are Muslims when I get recognized. Oh, Raj, we see you at Speaker's Corner. What do I do? Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, all right. Yeah, see you later. That's it. What I've realized is that you just don't conversate, because if you have a conversation, you don't know which way it's going to go. One of them might be cool with you, another one might want to freaking punch your head in. So what I do is I keep it very consistent. If I see someone, I just go, yeah, cool, and I just walk off. Oh, yeah, the best Gawadage prize. Yeah, big up Jake Crew. There's one contender that is just, actually, there's around 2 of them, but there's one that definitely stands out for that one, no doubt. So when I was out today, so when you hear the title, I saw someone getting attacked. Yeah, so I was in this area, which is kind of a rough area. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit of a rough area. It's not like, some kind of like pleasant little, English village or something. I was walking down and I could see a group of guys. Yeah, maybe 5 guys. It was nighttime as well, around 8 o'clock. As I was walking down, there was like 8 guys, big guys. Look, the thing is, this is the problem now, I can't even say they were black, because if I say they're black, I feel like people are going to say I'm racist. but they were black. So racist. I'm not a racist for saying that. They were black, yeah. And the guy that was, there was one Asian guy, little guy, yeah. He looked Bengali or something, like a little Bengali guy. And so when I was walking down, I could see from far away that there was some big black guy. He looked like 6'3", 6'4", and I saw him punch the little Asian guy in the face. I just punch him in the face. Yeah, like. And so I was looking from the distance. I was like, what's going on here? Yeah, king of the uppercuts. First I thought it was Jedi. I was like, oh, all right, Jedi. You uppercutting again, are you? King, or, you know, you're uppercutting. King of the uppercuts was there. So I started walking down and I was like, all right, what's going on here? Because I saw him punch the face. I thought they were going to start rucking. Yeah. And this is where it becomes in your own head. I think, you know, I started thinking to myself, what should I do? What should I do? So I'm a couple of meters away. And I'm like, all right, it's dark. I'm by myself. There's like 5 of them. There's one guy by himself. What do I do? Obviously, I'm a snitch. I'm not renowned for my fighting skills. So I was like, all right, what can I do? Yeah. And so as I was walking by, I was like, all right, shit. All right, do I do anything? If I do something, because let me just explain something. In the past, I've tried helping some people and then it gets backfires on me. So one example was that one of my best mates was attacking his girlfriend. When I intervened, my good mate or so-called good mate started attacking me, and then I was made into the bad guy. Even the girlfriend started saying, oh, why did you intervene? I was like, I'm trying to help you. And I haven't spoken to them since. So sometimes being a good guy and trying to help can backfire on you hard. So I was walking past, I was like, all right, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And I started walking, and then I saw the little, let me say something here. This little Asian guy is a bit like Oz. He was still standing. Yeah. He was still standing. This big guy, 6 foot something, he's around maybe 5'6". The guy punches him in the face, but the guy's still standing going, what's going on? So as I walked past, I started assessing the situation. I was like, should I intervene? Should I intervene? Should I intervene? Should I intervene? And so as I walked past, I just said to the guy, dude, are you cool? To the Asian guy, I said, are you cool? And the other guys were kind of started to walk off a little bit. So I was like, dude, come with me. Yeah. Come with me, come with me. Yeah. And so the guys were like looking back at him. And the guy just said, so the Asian guy said, I don't even know those guys. They just punched me for no reason. Think about this. They just punched the guy for no reason. Literally no reason, he said. He was shocked. He was like standing there going like, I don't know what I did. They just walked past and punched me in the face. Yeah. I thought it was some ruckus. And I was like, dude, come with me, come with me. Yeah. And I've got to say something. This little Asian guy, yeah, had some freaking balls, though. So whoever you are, yeah, you're mad and deluded, or you got some kind of fighting skills that I didn't know. Because the guy just punched him in the face, and he just standing there going, "What? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do?" So I tried to get the guy to follow. I was like, "Dude, come with me, come with me." Maybe he thought I was some kind of I don't know, some old dirty pervert. Saying, come with me, because I don't realize I'm probably look old and weird. But I did say to him, come with me, but he didn't go. He looked scared of me. He looked more scared of me. Think about it. He looked more scared of me. I'm trying to help him. He probably thought I was going to molest him or something. I don't know what. See, this is what I'm saying. It starts going wrong on you. So I said to him, dude, follow me. Follow me. Yeah. And he didn't come with me. So I've realized something. I don't think I look very trustworthy. One thing I learned today, I don't think I look very trustworthy. Yeah. And I'm going to say something. I wasn't wearing my turban, though. I had my hat on. So maybe, I think if I maybe have had my turban, it might have been different. But I didn't have my turban on today. I have to admit, I was wearing my hat. And so when I was asking him to come with me, just didn't come. So I've realized now that somebody would rather get beaten up than follow me. That is a bad sign. If somebody would rather stay with their attackers than walk with you, there's something wrong. I think there's something wrong with me, because he looked more terrified of me than a 6'5" guy that punched him in the face. Hopefully he's all right, but yeah, it's kind of like, no, I don't. No, hit hot pot. What you need to understand, not all Sikhs carry what's called a kirpan. The Sikhs called a dagger a kirpan. Only Sikhs that are baptized, so what we call Amrit Shak, so Sikhs that get baptized are Orthodox Sikhs. So baptized Sikhs wear the kirpan. I don't wear it because I'm not baptized. Yeah, so you won't see Sikhs that are not baptized will not wear the kirpan out of respect. So I would never wear it. My brother does, though. My older brother does. So we don't wear it out of respect. I mean, Sikhs are allowed to wear it, but we know in our own head that if you're not baptized, you should not wear that. And if you catch a Sikh wearing one and they're not baptized, they're going to get their heads kicked in. They will get their heads kicked, or they'll not, maybe not head kicks in like literally, but they will get a lot of heat for that. So Sikhs know not to do that. It's ingrained in our brain. We don't see it as a sword. We see it as something much more important than that. It's to fight injustice. So we don't just Trolley McTroll faces, why don't you get baptized? The thing is, yeah, when you get baptized, you should do it when you're ready. And I'm not ready. Yeah, I'm not ready. And when the day I do it will be the day I'm ready. Because I'm not going to just do it just for show or just for whatever. I'll do it when I feel I'm mentally at that place. So I haven't done it, and I haven't done it. I'm not sure when I will. Hopefully I will at some point. So this is the thing, yeah. When it comes to people being attacked, it is a very, very difficult situation as a bystander to know what to do. Yeah. But I tell you one thing, yeah. I'm going to be on, I mean, I'm going to go into religion a bit, yeah. But this is where my Sikh faith does play a part. Because when I walk past something and I see something, I think to myself, all right, as a Sikh, I must try and help them. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm some freaking saint. I'm just saying the ethos of Sikhs is to try to defend the weak. Yeah, try. It doesn't mean I can do anything, but at least try. Yeah, don't just walk past a man getting his ass caned and just walk away. At least say something or try to help the person. And that definitely does come from my faith. There's no doubt about that. 100%, because I think about what would my gurus do if, you know, this situation. Would they just walk past? No, they wouldn't. They'd intervene and try and help that person. So, oh, is that the real See Alive? Is See Alive Army, or is that a See Alive? Another channel? God's sakes. Now she's got an army. She's got an army now. What are we going to do? She's going to take over the world next. She'll take over the world next. Who's in the army, though, See Alive? Is that definitely her? How do we know it's really you, though? How do we know? What can we ask? Oh, let me ask you a question. What was the nickname I said about you? What is the nickname I called you? What is the nickname I called you, See Alive? What is the nickname I called you? All right, cool. Yeah, Jihadi Jane. She knows that. She knows that. So I said Jihadi Jane a couple of months ago. So it's definitely her. It's definitely her. So don't delete or time her out. Otherwise, I'm going to mod her. Don't delete or time her out. I've got to say that they've been killing it on their random exposure freaking videos on their live streams. I don't know what's going on with them. Like, obviously, I don't agree with everything, but you know, they are bringing up stuff. There's some valid points in their live stream. Some things I don't agree with. Some things I do. you know, I think some of the things they're coming out with. But I tell you one thing though, I did say the other day, the dynamics between Sophia Lewis, that Rebel Mode, and Sophia Lewis and Sia Live is quite a good combination. It's a weird combination that shouldn't work on paper. No doubt about it, it shouldn't work on paper. But it works as a panel, and I'm not sure why. Like I said, it's a bit like eating chips with Weetabix. It shouldn't work on paper, but it does actually work whilst listening to it. But they've been going in pretty crazy, though. They've been going pretty crazy. Everyone's giving her stick, though, yeah, because Sophia Lewis is on there. And you know, Sophia Lewis is being groomed by Sia and Rebel Mode. Sophia Lewis is that close to being a Salafi. That close to becoming a Salafi. That close. They groomed her. They brainwashed her. I'm listening to her now. She starts cursing the Shias, Shias this, Shias that, Shias that. I was like, where did she get that from? Then I realized she'd been hanging around with these lot. Also, she calls, let me say, she calls Muhammad Prophet Muhammad. Yeah. She never used to say that before. She never used to say Prophet Muhammad. Now she does. So I don't know what she's done. They've done to her. They indoctrinate. She'll be the first transgender, let's say, Salafi. Could you imagine that? The first transgender Salafi. And it will be quite a good combo. I wouldn't mind watching that. That'd be quite funny, though, to see a real transgender Salafi, though. No doubt about that. I'm going to say something. Tomorrow, I have brought a lot of props. One of the things is, I was going to say is that big up to the Popo. I'll be doing my, look what I've got. I'm now the police of Speaker's Corner. I'm going to walk around freaking handcuffing people. Freaking do my shit. Yeah, kinky cuffs. Yeah, if they were pink, they would have been kinky. No doubt about that. But they're not. They're not. So I brought a couple of things just to show how PC Bond. This is how dedicated I am to the Popo. Have a look at that. I've even got my own freaking cuffs. Let me ask something. Who wants to hear? Press number 1 if you want to hear a little bit. I can't show too much, but a little bit of what happened after me and iRoast, our live stream ended. Do you want to hear a bit of it? Because I recorded it. Only a snippet, though. It lasted for an hour and a half, but I'm not playing all of it because it was a private conversation. But who wants to hear? Because it cut out, yeah? Who wants to hear when it cut out and it was on a private stream? Because I might just play a little bit of it. So, iRoast, like I said, I've got no problem with iRoast now. But when he jumped on the panel, he done a Sia Live. He jumped in there like Sia Live, going crazy. Going mad. But let me say something, yeah? Let me say something. I wound him up so much that when he jumped on, he became irrational. And that is part of my I'm playing chess, you're playing Connect 4. Yeah, to make you become irrational. And so when you come on, you're very hot-headed, you're very angry, and you don't think properly when you're coming in it. Yeah. Robert White said, I'm your second favorite Sikh. Who's the first one? Tell me. Who do I need to get rid of to become the #1 favorite Sikh of Robert White? Who's the #1 favorite Sikh? I don't like hearing that. I have to be #1. Can't have a freaking imposter. Somebody saying there. Oh, Jugdar. Jugdar. What a name. Big up Jugdar, though. He said Jugdar. Jugdar's a good name, man. Big up. I was a bit surprised. All right, Jugdar. All right. He must just be one of his mates or something. Jugdar. Big up, Jugdar, man. So let me. Who is Jugdar, though? Let me ask. Who is Jugdar? Is that your mate? It's definitely a Sikh name, so he wasn't lying. He's definitely Jugdar is a Sikh name. So when me and iRoast were going at it, the stream ended, and I didn't realize the stream ended because we was going at it. Oh, he's his mate. Oh, big up to Jugdar. So the stream ended, and so I started to record on my phone because I thought, all right, if there's anything that is kind of like, you know, goes a bit wayward, I can have evidence of it. But I'm not going to play the full thing because it's an hour and a half. But we did get to a point where we was cool afterwards. And he did apologize for swearing when he was saying the Sikh scriptures, and he apologized for that. He made a mistake. Everybody can make a mistake. So don't keep on hounding the man on that. He said he apologized for that, and I'm going to let him on hopefully iRoast. I'll give you a link on this Friday, and you can get you back on, but this time we can have a nice civilized chat. So this is what happened after. So I'll just play a couple of minutes of it.
That happen is going to be publicly, yeah, because I want to expose you. I want to expose you, you little pussy hole, yeah. You know where I am, pussy hole.
Am I back? What's this? Oh, whether it's supposed to be this way. That way. I remember. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's supposed to be this way. Oh, cool. Yeah, all right. Let me just make sure it stabilizes. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's all right now, isn't it? Let me give it a minute to thingy. So I did realize that I started turning street. I was like, yeah. When I see you, Danny, what's going to happen? What's going to? Well, yeah, calm down. So I started turning street, yeah, and I was like, but let me say something. I am Speaker's Corner, not road. I'm Speaker's Corner, not road. But I turned into a roadman for a minute. I was like, yeah, come down. Yeah, see what's going to happen. Yeah. I was talking crazy. But trust me, anyone come down Speaker's Corner, the only thing you're going to get, if you go for me, is this. The Popo. But I got the keys to my own thingy. So I'll just play a minute. So this is when the stream ended, and me and iRoast were getting. Let me say something here. I was more angry at iRoast for going for Raindrop, because iRoast, why was you attacking my boy Raindrop? He hasn't even done nothing to you. So I thought sorry for Raindrop, because Raindrop's such a nice guy, and a big up to Raindrop, and he was attacking Raindrop instead of me. I was like, dude, Raindrop's in Canada, for God's sakes. You know, what are you attacking him for? What has he done to you? So I was a bit more upset about that. But I'll play a little bit at the end so you can see that we get on that. We actually resolve things. We're not going to see eye to eye on a lot of things. There's no doubt about that. But we can be civil, and I'm going to get him on a conversation. So the first few minutes, Raj is turning road. The first few minutes, I was road, not speaker's corner. Road, not speaker's corner, just for the first minute. But then I went back to I'm speaker's corner, not road. Groomers Expose UK, I don't talk about caste. I don't answer what caste I am. Caste is forbidden in Sikhism, so I don't answer that. So don't ask me what caste I am. I don't believe in that bullshit. This is why I have a problem with Bug Life. Because Bug Life always goes in about Jat. I'm a Jat, I'm a Jat. Raj is jealous because I'm a Jat, I'm a Jat. The Khans are this, the Khans are that. I don't believe in caste. Caste is forbidden in Sikhism. Why will I answer the question what caste I am? This is one of the biggest problems in the Sikh community. This bullshit caste situation. So
happen is going to be publicly, yeah, because I want to expose
this
you.
is private.
I want to expose you, you little pussy hole, yeah? You know where I am, pussy hole. Pussy hole, you know where I am, pussy hole. Pussy hole, you know where I am. Come down to Speaker's Corner on a Sunday.
I'm Speaker's Corner, not road.
Yeah, and then trust me, I'll find out in 1 minute where you are. Trust me. So come down to Speaker's Corner and you'll find out, yeah? You'll find out what Raj is about. So come down to Speaker's Corner, try and take my kanda bag off me, yeah, and see what happens. So make sure you come down, yeah. Come kalla, that's fine, man. Come kalla, cool, your shit. Come down, pussy yo. Calm down. Stop threatening Raindrop because you know he's in Canada. Stop. Go. All right. So you're saying about grooming. Let me ask you a question.
All right. So I'll tell you something. What happened was that I'm not going to play the next bit because it's personal. But what happened next was that he said something, and so it was about grooming. And once he said that, I was like, all right, I can chat to the man. Yeah, I was like, all right. And that kind of made the conversation become more civil because we had something in common. And then we started talking. But he's against a lot of what I stand for, but he agrees with some of the stuff I say. Not just to it, but mainly about who I associate with. And I have no problem with that. I don't mind that. If you don't like who I associate with, cool, man. That's cool. So this is towards the end of the conversation.
Why is you threatening my boy like that online?
I'll tell you straight, Muslims probably had more fights with Muslims than any other race.
Yeah, I want to listen back to that. The way I felt, do you know what it is? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I was more angry that you was calling out Raindrop. I was like, what is Raindrop though? Because I can understand you not liking me. I'm like, cool. I'm used to that shit. But I was like, why are you going for Raindrop? What has he done to you, man? I was like, God is going on for him hard, man. Anyway, I'm going to have to shoot Iro Sheik. Look, big up, man. I respect you for coming on. I think, look here, as... You know what I mean?
Swearing and move on to that.
No. We'll clarify that. Don't worry. We'll clarify that. We won't mention that again. We'll make sure we clarify that. I guess you text me about that.
Oh.
RS.
The biggest good one in Southall, there's not even a classroom to teach people.
Yeah, when I dude,
massive good one, that's massive, huge. There's not even a single classroom to teach people.
Yeah, no, but you see, you think it was, dude? You think it's bad now? Yeah.
I can tell you guys if you have the time.
Yeah, but the thing is, you think it's bad now. You think it's bad now. When I was growing up, there was nothing. I'm telling you, like, if you went to the Gurdwara, you weren't taught nothing. A million times worse. Now you have like these, their teachers and stuff like CQ UK. By Jigad Singh. I don't really like Nadavada just because those guys are weird, man. Especially the main guy. He's a bit of a weirdo, that guy. So, but they're still teaching people and giving lectures and stuff. In my days, there was nothing like that. All we had was this weird bubba that used to come around your house once in a while, put their feet up, want their bad washed, and then have langar and stuff, and then they'll go. That's it. You didn't get none of this stuff. So, if you're in your 20s and stuff. If you're in your 20s, you definitely got a better deal than it with us. Anyway, Iros, man, no more of this kind of like, you can still talk your shit, man. I'm not going to call you up on it anymore. But don't start threatening my boy Raindrop, though. That's when the things start hitting the fan.
No, I like Iros. He's a good guy.
All right. It's good to chat. Do you know what, I'm going to be honest here. I love having a good argument and then like, you know, like meeting, like, you know, it's the same with Big Ards, yeah. Like Big Ards and me had some crazy encounter when we first met.
Yo, hello.
Yeah,
Oh, JK, big up. We've got. Was the Pakistani listening to it? So was you listening? Was you doing spying, JK?
No, man.
For the Pakistan government? He's trying to get the Khalistani. Are you pro Khalistani then? No,
Yeah, so you can hear towards the end we were cool. So it, you know, sometimes you've got to have your kind of get your anger out on shit, yeah, and let it all out, and then you can have a discussion afterwards. Because, you know, I love having an argument. I love that shit. Freaking love it. So well done to Iros for giving me a bit of entertainment yesterday, because he was going on that. He was doing the freaking See Alive shit, firing shots all over the place. So well done. That was all right. I enjoyed that little encounter. It was quite a fun encounter. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just big up Yunus, my little British Somalian Muslim. The biggest, the British Somali. He's my token Somalian Muslim, British Somalian Muslim. JK is my token Pashtun, British Pashtun Muslim. Big Art is going to be my token Pakistan. He doesn't seem to say he doesn't like Britain though. So token Brexit, Pakistani, Punjabi Muslim. I don't know whether Big Art is here, yeah, but he was on a live stream yesterday again. And you were arguing again. I heard him yesterday, dude. I don't know what was going on because I couldn't listen to the whole thing. But guess what he did yesterday? I don't know whether he was Juddy, yeah? So Juddy means having a few things, yeah? But guess what Big Ard said? Guess what Big Ard said? He copied my catchphrase. I'm going to have to start copywriting my catchphrases. When he was having an argument with some guy, guess what he said to the guy? He copied my catchphrase. Guess what he said? Have a guess what he said. Have a guess. What do you think he said? What catchphrase do you think he used of mine to kind of like, you know, go for the guy? He took it straight out of the Raj book of catchphrases. And I should be charging for freaking royalties when people use my catchphrase. No, he said you're doing the pilgrimage to the Ards. He said you're doing the pilgrimage to the Ards. Think about that. He said, you're doing the pilgrimage to the Ards. So that's my catchphrase, doing pilgrimage to the Ards. And he said to that guy, because the guy came on the stream and he started like trying to go for Big Ards. And he said, you're doing the pilgrimage to the Ards. And I was like, what? That's my freaking catchphrase. He's going to get stick for that though. I don't know whether people don't take that as a joke. Oh, did you try? Oh, you tried to message me. I didn't get no message. I wasn't listening to it yesterday. I just jumped on, and then I heard the end of the conversation, and then I went back and I started realizing that he had a bit of a problem with one of these guys on the stream, and I can't believe he used my own catchphrase. And guess what? It actually worked. Oh, Sophia Lewis. Big up Sophia Lewis. Big up Sophia Lewis. She's in the house. Sophia Lewis is now Jihadi Jane's sidekick. Sophia Lewis is now Jihadi. Jihadi Jane is trying to groom her into a Salafi. And it's working. The first thing to groom someone into a Salafi is to make them anti-Shia. And Sophia Lewis is full on anti-Shia. Muta, nuta this, nuta that, nuta that. Everywhere I see is nuta, Muta. Takia. Muta. The Shias are doing Takia. Shias are doing Muta. So she's already been indoctrinated into being an anti-Shia, let's say, propagandist. So, did he say Ban Shia? Yeah, that Muta stuff is crazy though. I'm not gonna. You know what? Yeah, I can't even defend the Shias on the Muta thing. The Muta is madness. Seriously mad. Seriously. So on that particular thing, yeah, the Shias are moving mad. Yeah, JK's turned proper street. JK's road. JK's road, not university. JK's road, not university. He's road now, like I was last night. Sophia Lewis, things were cool afterwards between me and I roast after. We was cool after. I'm gonna bring him back on the show. But I did speak to him about one thing was Jake O'Connor, yeah, he's got some good, big up Sophia Lewis. One of the things that I tried to clarify with the iRoast and some other Sikhs here, because there's this kind of like let's just say this kind of misconception that Raj is some kind of LBGTQTRSWXYZ whatever it is, yeah, some kind of LBGTQ freaking kind of like, you know, propagandist. I'm walking around all day, you know, protecting the LBGTQQQ whatever. Yeah. Like, for me, I have traditional values. I'm not going to lie. I believe a man and a woman should be married, and that is what God has endowed. But that doesn't mean I want to persecute, ridicule, demonize, and attack people that are homosexual, yeah, people that are transgenders, lesbians, and stuff like that. I can't accept that. So just because I'm going, you shouldn't do this because you should treat these people like human beings, which is what my faith tells me. You know, there's a misconception because I'm defending people and going, all right, you shouldn't be treating Sophia Lewis by calling her Simon and calling her a man and doing this and doing that and overly sexualizing her when you're talking to her and all that kind of stuff. I'm then propagating transgenderism. For me, it's separate issues. Yeah. For me, if somebody is being oppressed, I have a right, yeah, or a duty to speak up. So I did say to iRoast, because it's not just iRoast that has written that, but other people, oh, Raj, you're propagating this. I'm like, no, I'm not propagating anything. I'm defending or trying to defend the weak. And people that are LBGT or Q, whatever it is, yeah, they are persecuted. There's no doubt about that. I've seen it with my own eyes. It's okay. So just to show you, it's okay to go onto, say, Raspek's channel and they're saying Ban Chichi man this, Ban Chichi man that, you know, literally calling for the death of homosexuals. You'll have people at Speaker's Corner openly say, oh, you can kill, you know, under Sharia, homosexuals should be put to death. So there's this narrative that, you know, it's okay to say you wish harm upon these people. And I can't accept that. I can't accept that. Now, for anybody, this is to the Sikhs though, yeah, to any Sikhs saying that you shouldn't be defending people that are gay, transgender, or whatever, let me tell you something. Shut your mouths. I said to iRoast yesterday, I said, if I was at Speaker's Corner with a turban on and Sophia Lewis was being harassed and I was in the background laughing or doing nothing, what message would that give out about Sikhs? It would make Sikhs look like we're freaking more cowards and that we're freaking homophobic pricks. or against transgender people, and we hate transgenders. So as a Sikh, I had to stand up and say, no, I'm not putting up with that bullshit. You're crazy. I'm going to stand there and say nothing. Are you mad? One of the reasons why, I don't want to go too much into religion, but one of the reasons why Sikhs wear a turban is so that we can't hide. Before, Sikhs used to wear turbans, because we didn't always used to wear turbans. Yeah. Sikhs were persecuted by the Mughals, and some of them, for reasons whatever, were afraid. And I don't blame them sometimes. So they used to pretend, oh, we're not Sikh. But the way that the Sikhs, I don't want to go too much into religion, but one of the things that, the reason why I was told to wear the turban, grow a beard, and, wear our particular 5 Ks and stuff, is so that no matter where a Sikh goes, we can never hide. And if you can't hide, then you can't shirk your responsibility for defending the weak. So if someone goes into Speaker's Corner like Sophia Lewis, and I see her being attacked for no goddamn reason apart from the fact that she's transgender, and I don't try and stick up for her, then I am a coward and going against my faith. So there's a lot of kind of like thingy. I don't have to agree. Now, let me say something. When it comes to Sikhism, there's a big difference in terms of the way that we see gender, in the sense that in the Abrahamic faiths like Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, when you die, when you go to heaven, you're still going to be a man or a woman. Yeah, you're still going to be a man or a woman. So when you go to heaven or hell, you're still going to be a male or you're still going to be a female. Under Sikhism and Hinduism, Buddhism and stuff, our souls, when we die, don't have no gender. We have no gender. We're spirit. So when Sophia Lewis, God forbid, I'm not saying I wanted to die, when she passed away, so obviously she will die at some point. She's not freaking immortal unless she truly is the Terminator. I don't know. Maybe she is a Terminator. I don't know. But at some point, she will pass away. Yeah. And when that happens, from the Sikh philosophy, she's not going to be Sophia Lewis, the transgender. She's going to be a spirit that has no gender. Tribute Virgin Ghost said, you're going to hell. We don't believe in hell, though. So I'm not sure. She'll be I don't know what's going to happen. She'll be all right. She'll be all right. She's a Salafi now. She's going to go over to freaking heaven. She's going to be swimming in rivers of wine. Bloody well, I don't know, having 72. I don't know, what do women get in heaven? I don't know what they get. I don't want to go into that. All right, so big up to Randeep Sahota, man. How you doing, my man? So I'm not sure what Sophia. She's now a Salafi. So Salafi, the first ever transgender Salafi. So she'll be up there. So I'm not sure what she will get if she does go to heaven. But like I said, if I defend someone who's gay, that doesn't mean I'm a gay rights activist and somebody that kind of like wants to propagate homosexuality and stuff. I am just trying to defend people that are minorities and might be persecuted. Yeah. Look who's there. Bigger Veli's back in the house. Bigger Veli's back. He's going to tell me again, Rod, every time, I don't know if it's going to happen today, but every stream for the last couple of weeks, he's in Rod, he jumps on, Rod, you're lying. I defended her. Rod, no, you're lying. I said something. No, Rod, no, you're lying. Thank God he said hi for once. I don't know. Maybe there's a peace treaty now between me and Bigger Veli. I've been waiting for Bigger Veli to do his Veli cam against me. Going, Rod, follow me at Speaker's Corner, but he hasn't been there, so we haven't seen him. So big up to Bigger Veli anyway. He's back. I think he's gone normal again. Because even Macu, I saw Macu on the weekend on Sunday, and Mad Macu was gone. It was nice Macu again. The Macu that gives food. So there's two Macus. One Macu is the nice Macu. He goes around going, oh, here's some food, and he cooks food for you and stuff, and you're like, oh, thank you, Maku. Oh, so lovely, Maku. Nice big smile, and you're like, hello, Maku. Then you have the next week the Mag Maku, who's all masked up, going, yeah, what'd you say, man? Chat shit, get banged. Chat shit, get banged. So I don't ever know what Maku I'm going to find when I go speaker school. I always have to look at his eyes to see what Maku it is. And I can tell from the eyes what Maku is on that day. Oh, Humans First! You do know Humans First. I was recording you secretly last week. I got undercover footage of you. Did you hear it? You want to hear it, though? He's the undercover footage of thingy of Humans First on the camera. He thought it was off, and I had it on. I was filming you undercover for my new documentary. Yeah, when I'm an Indian. Yeah, no, it's going to be I'm an Indian is a pussy-o. That's the name of the documentary I'm doing. I'm an Indian's a pussy-o. So I'm an Indian. Oh, Bigger Belly. I haven't seen you for a while, but this year, let me say something. Let me say that me and I'm an Indian, yeah, are going carnival. Are you going to take us? Our TNT Greeks announced. Big up, big up, big up TNT Greeks. Are you going to take us to the carnival? We need chaperones. Imagine me and I'm an Indian at carnival. We're going to stick out like a freaking sore thumb. You got to take us. He's too embarrassed to be seen with I'm an Indian and Raj Speaker's Corner. You can wear a disguise or something. Dress as an Indian. I'll give a kurta pajama. You can pretend you're an Indian as well. And we can go there together. We need someone who's been there before. I can't trust I'm an Indian daggering all over the place like some freaking little Indian. I can't wait. I'm going to go. I swear to God, I really am going carnival this year. And I want to see what up. Because the thing is here, I've heard about carnival, but I've never been there. But since I saw I'm an Indian there at night time, like 3 a.m, being caught on the freaking COE camera, I am just in shock that I'm an Indian could have gone there. So I have to go now. Wherever I'm an Indian treads, I must follow at some point. Because I know if he can go there, I can go there. Oh, Jordan M's in the house. Big up the gingers. We run things. God, you gingers kill it, man. The ginger population is just like depleting every day because of Dawa. The Dawa team is just decimating the gingers. Poor little gingers. TNTV. So, like I said, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I'll be doing my 1 million show. Right now, I'm on 998,000 views on this channel. 2,000 more views to go, and I'll hit 1 million. Think about it. Raj Speaker's Corner. I've only been doing this channel for around 9 months, and I've got 1 million views. Let me read a couple of comments. Let me see what's going on. What's been going on online though? Because I've not been keeping up to date online because I've been out all day today. So I don't even know what happened with the Tommy, because I need to check the Tommy Robinson event because I was looking for the video of the Pandorama and it's not up. I saw someone saying that it's not going to be up until tomorrow, but I've not been keeping up to date on what's going on online just because I've been out all day. I've got things to do for once. I've got family stuff to do, so I don't have time to look at everything. All right, so Groomers Exposed UK. I'm starting to suspect you're a bit of a prick. First of all, yeah, Groomers Exposed UK. Sophia Lewis does not have a cock. It's gone. It's been slipped. How many more times do you need to hear that the Lullah is gone? God's sakes. She said it like 50 times. 50 million times that she's had the surgery. Now you have to make me talk about Sophia Lewis in that way, just to tell you it's gone. Content's in the house. Content over everything. Tomorrow, I have an award season. I have a category for best YouTube Speakers Corner channel. So contenders are going to be TNT Greeks, Mr. Rax, COE, Rod Speakers Corner, EF Dawa. EF Dawa's in there now. I like EF Dawa to balance it out because that ginger, Hamza the Ginger Devil, let's get him in that mix as well. And I'm trying to think of who else. So tomorrow I will be announcing the winner of who is the best. Oh, and Soko as well. Soko as well. Oh, the prize is a little, I'm not going to say there's a prize though. Let me just say there's a prize. I'm not going to say too much, but I'll announce it tomorrow. And when I see you, I'll give the prize in person. So the prize will be given in person, but tomorrow I will announce who's won. So it's going to be like the edge on the seats, kind of like, you know, tension tomorrow, because we have a lot of categories, 8 categories. I'm trying to think what the categories are again. What have I done the categories? Hey, to all my people that, look what I've got. I've joined the police force. Everyone's saying that I'm some kind of snitch here. How much of a snitch can you get when you got cuffs now? So when I go in Speaker's Corner, I'm going to start cuffing people. The first person I'm going to cuff is I'm an Indian. For crimes against humanity. I'm an Indian's going to be handcuffed for crimes against humanity. For being a pussy-o. So watch out. As soon as I see you, I'm an Indian. Click. I can't even put it on. Do you know what? Yeah, what happened earlier today? I was testing this, and I got locked, and I lost the keys. So I was sitting there like for a freaking 20 minutes with my bloody handcuffs on, and I was stuck. Yeah. But what I then did was I ended up finding them. Now I've hooked the keys to the thingy. Now tomorrow, yeah, let me say something. Tomorrow, I've got some good props tomorrow. I'm not going to lie. Let me say something. For my 1 millionth show, I've got some great props. I spent money. Not the £1 shop shit. I'm talking about real money. This is from the, let me say something to the pound shop. Look what I got from the pound shop. This is £1. It's actually good freaking, they're made out of metal as well for £1, yeah. So humans first. When we go carnival, I'm gonna handcuff you to some big fat lady, and you're gonna be daggering for the rest of your life. Yeah. Oh yeah. I heard that Saidi El went back to Speaker's Corner the other week. Is that true? There was Saidi El at Speaker's Corner on Sunday. Was he there? That's mad if he was. Yeah, a lot of bondage here. Look. Was he there last week Sunday? Saeed apologized to me on the day he returned. Saeed El, yeah, because he's been caught out to being saying, oh, he was. Nah. Saeed El, man, you're moving dangerously. He's moving. I can't believe he's gone back. I'm going to have to say to him, I'm gonna just watch. When I see him, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. When I see him, watch the amount of Saidl, OSKKK Dawa trolling I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be able to help it when I see that guy. Now let me say something to you, yeah. I don't believe that Saidl is an out-and-out racist Nazi. The reason I say it, yeah, is because he's definitely got bigotry, yeah. No doubt about it, because you don't say the N-word in a conversation like when you're angry unless you have that in the back of your mind. Because when I get angry with, say, a black person, I don't suddenly go, you N-word this. Yeah, you must have that the back word, or I don't say you packy this. I can't say the word packy because I used to get called a packy, but I don't go, oh, you packy this, because it doesn't come into my head. So he must have that racial thing in his head. But the reason I called him a racist, because I'm trying to show his hypocrisy. For years, he's been going, Raj, Steve, you're racist. Steve, you're racist. Raj, you're racist. And then he's shown himself to be somebody that uses racist language. Yeah. And not just that, very derogatory racist language against people's mothers and stuff. So I'm more going towards the fact that he is a hypocrite rather than do I think he's a full-on racist. He's a full-on prick, though. No doubt about that. Gutter-dwelling turd of epic proportions. Do you know what the best combination will be here? Will be Saidl and Ali Diva together. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. If I can't go speaker's corner tomorrow, yeah. But how did he say that? See, the problem now is, yeah, Saidl's in a catch-22 situation. If he says Tommy Robinson's a racist for saying packy, he has to say he's a racist for saying the N-word. Because he can't say Tommy Robinson a racist and he's not. So now he's gone, oh no, Tommy Robinson ain't a racist for saying that. I will say something about Tommy Robinson when it comes to the packy word. You got to strike against your name, because I can't accept people calling people packies, because for me that word is offensive. Like when I was growing up, yeah, it was used in a racially let's say, racially charged way to disrespect Asian people. So although I don't think Tommy Robinson is racist, I do think he used a racist word, which was very disrespectful, and he needs to be kind of held accountable to that. So this morning I got stuck with these freaking handcuffs on, and oh God. Tommy Bangladeshi. Yeah. Bangladeshi Tommy Robinson. Imagine that. I can't wait. You know, if tomorrow I can't go speaker's corner, yeah. Our content's trying to get me into trouble now. He's asking how many strikes. Let me look. I think. All right, so I have to think about it. I think. Yeah, he's getting me, because the problem is whatever I say now, he's going to rewind it and say, Raj, you said this many strikes. I can find you 3 videos. No, not 100. No way. No. 100. You hear that? He said 100. Why not say 1 million? Why not say 1 million? Like my strikes will be like 1 million. No, it doesn't, 1 million strikes before he's out. No. I have a set number. I think maybe. I have to think, man. Maybe. This is they both Bigavelli are going into a pincer movement. The brothers are going into a pincer movement. Like Bigavelli's going that way, his content's going that way, and they're getting me in the middle to do the pincer movement to then entrap me. And then one day in the future, they're gonna go, Raj, remember you said this many strikes? Here's the evidence. And then I'm going to be like, yeah, all right, fair enough. So I don't know. I'm going to try and like backtrack, because I know what they're doing. They're doing the pincer movement. I don't know what their surname is, but let's just say Leon and Veli pincer movement they're doing on me, trying to incriminate me into saying something that I'm going to regret later. Let me read a couple of. Yeah, so just so people don't know, earlier today, I saw someone getting attacked. I saw someone getting attacked today. So if you didn't hear I see there's people have jumped on. When I was out today, and yeah, I do live in a rough area. I don't live in some freaking village like where the Queen is or anything. So people start to think, oh, Rod, you're walking around. I can leave my door open and shit. You're mad. If you know my area, it's improved now, but it was pretty messed up in the past. My car got broken into like 3 times, man, when I used to drive. So yeah, it's I don't live in Ilford, man. I can tell you that straight now. I don't live in that freaking shithole. But I am from East London, no doubt about it. So today I was going out, and when I was walking, I saw now Content and Bigger Belly. Before I say anything, I have to describe what the perpetrators look like. So this isn't a racial thing, but there was like 5 black guys. They look like in like 18, 19, 20s. And there was one little Asian guy. And they did a Jedi on him. They did a Jedi on him, on the little Asian guy. One of the guys was like 6'5", and then a Jedi on the little Asian guy. Done a king of the uppercuts. There's a new king of the uppercuts in that area. So I think Jedi's mantle of the king of the uppercuts is gone now. But so for some reason, they just punched the guy. But this is a problem. Do you know? Let me say something, yeah. But all Maku, Beefy, even Content Over Everything, Bigger Belly in a way, have made me so racist, race conscious now. You know, before I didn't even think about race. Now everywhere I go, I see race. See a Chinese person there. Oh, he's a Chinaman. See a freaking black. He's black. But there's a thing Indian. There's an Indian. They put race in my head on everything now because they freaking make me think about it all the time. So today I saw like this little Asian guy, and he got like punched in the face from a distance, and I thought it was Jedi. I was like, oh, Jedi's doing his uppercuts again. Oh, cool. That's what he normally does, yeah? King of the uppercuts. And so I thought it was Jedi. I was like, oh, all right. You know. Hadouken! And so I was walking down. I was like, all right, what should I do here? Because this little Indian guy, little Asian guy, Bengali, he was like a tiny little guy, and the guy was like freaking 6'3". And as I walked past, I was like, what should I do? What should I do? Because obviously I don't want to get into a fight. Remember, I'm Speaker's Corner, not road. I'm Speaker's Corner, not road. I'm library, not road. I'm Popo, not road. I'm home, not road. I'm mummy's boy, not road. I'm a weirdo, not road. Oh no, Content Over Everything still works. He does play a lot of mind games. So I was thinking to myself, what should I do? I don't want to get my head kicked in. And so as I was walking by, I just said to the little Asian guy, I said, bro, what's going on? You cool? I said, come with, and then you cool. You love Jedi's name. You want him to BDSM you, innit, Raj? Fishy fam, red card. What does that mean? He's talking. I don't know what that means. What does fishy fam, red card mean? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I do want to be uppercutted, dog. I don't know. I think it's everyone's dream to be uppercutted by the king of the uppercuts, Jedi. Imagine that honor. Hadouken! Let's see if we can stand with the uppercut. Let's see how much we can take. We'll all stand in a row. Duk, 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 duk. We'll see which one's knocked out first. So when I walked past, I just went up to the Asian guy, and I was like, dude, I said, you cool? You cool? Yeah. And those guys started walking away a bit, but they were looking back. And I said to the Asian guy, he said to me, the guy just come up to him and punched him in the face for no reason. I don't know, maybe they were doing one of those, you know, when they sucker punch someone. And I've got to say, this little Asian guy was tiny, but he did he didn't get knocked down or nothing. He was still standing and going like that. He looked a bit shocked. But the strange thing was this, though, which annoyed me the most. I said to that little Bengali guy, I said, come with me. Yeah, because it was like 8 o'clock. It was dark. And I said, come with me. This is the state of the world at this moment. Instead of, he was more terrified of me than them. He must have thought I was an old pervert or something, going, yeah, come with me over here. Come on, I'll look after you. Come on. But I was genuinely trying to help the man. And he looked terrified more of me than someone that just punched him in the face. I'm going to have to work on my kind of people skills. Because for some reason, you know you got a problem when somebody's being attacked. They're more fearful of the person, me, than the attacker. They'd rather go with them than with me. So I think he might have thought I was some old pervert or something. You know, some old man. Like, oh, come on, follow me. Let's go down here. I'll look after you. And he's just looking at me like, he didn't follow me, though. He didn't. That's the worst thing about it. He didn't follow me. He just stood there. I was like, you little prick. I did think to myself, I felt like calling the guy back, saying, give him another uppercut, for God's sakes. No, I wasn't drinking baked beans from a straw, but I wish I was now, because then I would think to myself, oh, that's what scared him off. But I was just normal, walking around, and I said to him, come with me. And maybe this scared him, come with me. I'll tell you what I think it is, yeah. I think what it was this. Today, because it was a little bit chilly, I had my scarf on like this. And I don't normally do my scarf like this, yeah. I think when I did this gave out some kind of impression that I was some kind of like, oh, come on, come with me, come on. I'm not trying to be homophobic, but maybe because I wore my scarf like this is quite an effeminate way to wear a scarf, yeah. This is kind of an effeminate way to wear a scarf, yeah. I think this, and I had some weird gloves on as well today. Not my manly gloves, yeah, because normally I wear my manly gloves. Today I wore these kind of girly gloves. So I think he might have thought, this guy looks a bit weird. Maybe I might be better off with the people that beat me up. And this is a very bad sign that people don't trust me. Yeah. Now, I reckon if I had my turn, because today I was dressed like this, I had my hat on, and I had, I was dressed like a tramp, basically, let's just say, like a down and out riff-raff tramp. And so you don't think like I was wearing my turban and stuff, but I wasn't Raj 5.5 with all my freaking Batman regalia on. I was this kind of weirdo Raj walking about with my ponytail out. So I think he just kind of got a little bit, I think I probably sent out a bad vibe. Just terrified. Whoever you were, at least you stood your ground. I've got to say that. Either he was traumatized and he couldn't walk, or he had some guts. I still don't know which one, because I couldn't tell whether he was traumatized. But he did say the guy just punched him in the face. Do you know what? I need to... let me just show you something apart. So, to content over everything here, here's a little bit of the prize. Look. This is what you can expect for winning one of my prizes. Look. Look at the quality. I'll big up Baby Yagi 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 Yaga. Baby Yagi 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 Yaga. Baby Yagi Yagi Yaga. I can shout today, but my throat's hurting. But this is what you win. Yeah, look, content. If you win, this is what you might get. This is part of the prize. Look at the quality. Look, the guy is manufactured. Look at that. So will TNT Greeks win? Will Mr. Rax win? Will COE win? Will EF Dawa? Oh, God. I might, you know what? Yeah. I might even nominate OSKKKK Dawa. What do you think? Shall I put him in that particular thing? Oh, I don't know if Content Over Everything or Bigger Belly were listening to yesterday's live stream, but I turned road last night. Raj went from being I'm Speaker's Corner, not Road, to I'm Road, not Speaker's Corner. Within a second, I turned. You should have seen it. Turned into some freaking road man in the middle of the stream. But some next man come on and started screaming at me. And so I went road. I'll let you listen a little bit. So, what's being compared? All right, so when it comes to, look, he's taking it so seriously. Now he's making me taking it serious. Oh, so last night I had a problem with a guy called iRoast. He's a Sikh guy that's been talking shit. I challenged him to come onto Manny's show, and he turned up. It took him like 3 or 4 hours, and so it went. He's from Road. He was from Road, and so he was doing road talk to me. Raj, you're this, you're pussy. So then I turned road as well. You should have seen me. You would have been proud of how Raj went road. But then the stream shut, and then I went road again on the stream private, but I recorded it. So I'll play the bit where I was going road. So to anybody that hasn't heard Raj go road, here's Raj doing road talk. Have a listen privately when I thought the cameras are off. So I recorded myself. Listen.
Going to happen is going to be publicly, yeah, because I want to expose you. I want to expose you, you little pussy hole, yeah? You know where I am, pussy hole. Pussy hole, you know where I am, pussy hole. Pussy hole, you know where I am. Come down to Speaker's Corner on a Sunday. Let me see what your face is, yeah? And then trust me, I'll find out in 1 minute where you are. Trust me. So come down corner and you'll find out, yeah? You'll find out what Raj is about. So come down to Speaker's Corner, try and take my kanda bag off me, yeah? And see what happens. So make sure you come down, yeah? Come kalla, that's fine, man. Come kalla, cool, your shit. Come down, pussy yo. Calm down. Stop threatening Raindrop because you know he's in Canada. Stop. Go. All right. So you're saying about grooming. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
iRoast is here. No, I said earlier, big up to iRoast. Big up to iRoast. I got no problem with iRoast. I was about to play the ending where me and him made up. So me and iRoast are cool. Yeah. Me and iRoast are cool now. I was just trying to show how I turned road. I turned road in the beginning, but then towards the end of it, we ended up coming to an agreement that, look, we're not going to agree on everything, but let's be civil. And I'm going to try and get iRoast back onto the show so we can kind of have a proper chat now. So iRoast, you still cool to come onto the show and talk to us? Are you cool to come onto the show and talk to us? Because I want to get him back on, because yesterday the stream cut out and all you hear is us cussing each other out. But by the end of it, we were cool. So I'll play the ending, which is where us lot kind of resolve things.
Can't even leave your back door open, man. Now he's got some weird view of London, man. Dude, when you come down, if you ever come down London, yeah, there's areas in London, man. It's not like that nowadays, man. This place is pretty dangerous at night, man, in certain areas, man. I tell you, you can't walk down the roads in certain areas.
I've been to London, man. It was like everyone was awake at 2 a.m. and they're like drinking and stuff.
Yeah, but
why are you deleting iRoast? AK.
Yeah, that's central London, man. We're talking about like if you go to certain areas.
I'm gonna mod him if you keep him doing that shit. Can I say something? Don't hide or thingy iRoast. I'm gonna mod him otherwise. Don't do that shit. Who did that? Who's AK? Undo that, because I'm gonna unmod you if you start doing that shit. Who did that to him?
Oh, good one. I think I'm chuck.
So this is towards.
Back door open, man.
Hold on.
Now he's got some weird view of luck.
Oh, shit.
RS is
What's in South?
dude. I'm meeting RS in next week. We're supposed to go for a meal on Sunday, man.
He's a humble dude, man. I read this. He's a humble dude.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Quite.
No, I'm telling you, I don't want good one. They don't teach our kids nothing, bro.
Nothing. That's a big problem.
They don't want us to know. They don't want us to know, bro.
No, but this is why, like the internet.
The community want it. They don't want us to kind of know. It's kind of like.
Dude,
Iros, I know you're from Iros, you're from Southall, man.
Oh no, all right.
Huh?
You're from South or West?
Yeah, West, bro, still.
I know you're from South. You said on the comment.
Yeah, still, I'm from South.
See, I watch all the comments, Iros. This is the problem. You don't understand. I've got no life. I'm like a machine. I'm watching you. Like, I'm watching all your comments. That's why I get pissed off. I'm like, dude.
Community want it, bro. They don't want us to know about our people.
Brother,
What he is, yeah, what's going on. Baji
Yeah.
So, yeah?
Yeah, RIP, man.
He even said it, but there ain't no class. The biggest good one in Southall, there's not even a classroom to teach people.
Yeah, dude.
Massive good one, that's massive, huge. There's not even a single classroom to teach people.
Yeah, no, but you see, you think it was, dude. You think it's bad now, yeah?
I can tell you guys if you have the time.
Yeah, but the thing is, you think it's bad now. You think it's bad now. When I was growing up, there was nothing. I'm telling you, like, if you went to the Gurdwara, you weren't taught nothing. A million times worse. Now you have like these, good teachers and stuff like CQUK, by Jiggerard Singh. I don't really like Nadavara just because those guys are weird, man. Especially the main guy. He's a bit of a weirdo, that guy.
So the conversation turned quite civil towards the end. We had a good chat for like an hour and a half. So the conversation went on to like maybe 4:30 in the morning. So I will say something to iRoast. iRoast is at least a bunda. A bunda means a man. At least he's got some guts. He's not some freaking keyboard warrior. He jumped on and he did his thing. He went in guns blazing. He went crazy. Well done, iRoast. I like that shit. It shows you got fire in your belly. Not some freaking chua. I like that shit. The man said he's going to come on, and he came on. Give him props for that. There's a lot of people that say shit, and when you call them out, they'll never come on. Yeah, so I've got to give the man some big props and give him some respect for the fact that he turned up, he jumped on, and we had a good chat. Now, I will say something, yeah. He turned up late. And you know what? That was a good decision. The reason being is because he turned up 10 minutes before the stream ended. When the stream was going on, obviously, as a narcissist, I've got a freaking, like a reputation as being road to uphold. Because Raj is road, not Speaker's Corner. I'm only joking. No, I'm Speaker's Corner, not road. I'm not a road man. But when I'm online, sometimes your ego gets the better of you. So when you're on a live panel, you sometimes your bravado will start to kind of get the better of you. So when the live stream turned off and we was in a private hangout, we managed to kind of talk and then get things resolved, and we just had a good talk. We still don't personally agree on a lot of things, but that's cool. I want him to come back on Friday. We'll get him on and just let him clarify his views about certain things and why he has a problem with myself, Manny, and with Thingy. But he's not. Let me say something. Stop threatening my boy Raindrop. No, they're cool now. Raindrop said he's cool, but iRoast was going for my boy Raindrop for some goddamn reason. I don't know why Raindrop was getting it yesterday. Oh, look who's here. Zero Cool. Zero Cool is in the house. Paul! Is that you? Of course it's you. Why did you not just phone me, for God's sakes? Oh my God. Paul, oh my God, man. That rat is gone. I don't understand why you're obsessed with the rat. The ratatouille is gone. You keep on talking about the rat. God's sakes, every time you have to talk about a rat, I have to do something. What it is, yeah, whenever I talk about the rat, I have to do this. I miss you. I miss you. He's gone. The rat is gone. Why do we need to talk about the rat? He's gone. His illegitimate little brat is still here, but he's gone. We don't need to talk about him zero core. Doesn't make sense why you want to chat about the rat. Why do you want to talk about the rat? Is that Pagan Funky? Oh, he's a fan of Ultra Funky. I'll forget you. I thought it was a real Ultra Funky. Listen, you are a fake. Bobby G. I'm Bobby G. I'm cool with Iros now. I'm cool with him. You see, let me just say something. Iros is a hothead, but I like hotheads, so we're cool. I don't want some freaking little weird little pussy-o walking about. Come on there with a bit of freaking fire in your belly, and I'll give you a bit of respect. So I like him. I think he's an alright guy. He's very road though. Iros, you're very road. You was talking like some proper road man. That's why I turned road. I kind of morphed into a road man because you was talking road. But I'm Speaker's Corner, not road. I'm Speaker's Corner, not road. I'll tell you one of the things he didn't like about me. Yeah, let me say something. I figured out why Iros didn't like me. He doesn't like me because he sees me as a snitch. Yeah. So this is the thing. Yeah. Iros is road. He's a Sikh version of Oz. I'm road. I'm road. I'm road. Yeah. I'll forget it. Zero cool. I'm doing my finger here. So he's like the Oz version of the Sikh version of Oz. Yeah. You know about the road. So I realized the thing he doesn't like about me is that I keep on going snitch, snitch, snip, snip, snitch, snitch, snip, snip. So he don't like the popo. Big up the popo. Big up the popo. Yeah. And so I think he thought that when I walk around here, I'm always snitching to the police 24/7 outside of Speaker's Corner. Like as soon as I walk out the door, oh please, please. Dude, I don't even see the police outside Speaker's Corner. I do ring them sometimes. I say, "How you doing? How you doing, my man? You what you doing about Rat Boy?" and all that kind of bullshit. But overall, I don't really see the police. Yeah. In fact, like you know, the only time I really interact with the police is when it's to do with Speaker's Corner. And the reason I interact with the police is because the police have a job to do. Speaker's Corner ain't some freaking Wild West where you can go around threatening people and doing X, Y, Z. It's about discussions. And the police need to weed out the individuals that are breaking the law. Like Gay Dunya, who stole my flute and used it as a dildo. I'm not joking. No, I'm not joking. I don't know if he did. Maybe he did. He sodomized himself, whatever. I don't know. But whatever he did with that flute, I don't know what he did with it. So he took my flute, and I have a right to go to the police and snitch. Now, the problem with this year is that I've realized one thing. Some people, youngsters especially, they have this street mentality of the word snitch. I don't understand the word snitch. Yeah, he's right. Zero cool. You need to have a thick layer of skin to go Speaker's Corner. That's true. So I don't have the concept of snitch in my head. I use the word snitch because that's the language, yeah, that people use. But to me, I'm not a snitch, because for me, going to the police is not snitching. Going to the police when a crime's committed or somebody's doing something against the law is just the civilized thing to do, the normal civilized thing to do. So for me, I don't understand this concept. So what I've realized is that a lot of people that gravitate towards respect, yeah, have this mindset of snitches get stitches. You don't go to the police, the popo, you're a coward for going to the police. What I was trying to explain is this: the police are there for a reason. And as a law-abiding citizen, I will use the police, yeah, for what they're supposed to be used for, which is to keep the peace and not take the piss, which they do sometimes. So I will use the police all the time. There's no doubt about it. And I'll still keep on doing snitch, snitch, snip, snip, snitch, snitch, snip, snip. That's my saying. I love that shit. I want to keep on doing it. So if people get annoyed by it, they just got to get put up with it and this thingy. And now that I've got my handcuffs as well, I've got extra powers. I can handcuff people now at Speaker's Corner. JK. Yeah, someone, Dame Dash says, can I buy your art anyway? The Pound Shop. The Pound Shop. I think it's for 50p. Yeah. Can I say something? Yesterday, a few heated words were said between me and iRoast online. I don't have no issue with iRoast. I'm going to be honest with you. I used iRoast in a way to get to that bug life. When it comes to iRoast, I just found him annoying. But now I'm cool with him. When it comes to bug life, I really dislike that man. Yeah. There's not going to be no civility with that one. There's not going to be no conversation where we're going to suddenly go, yeah, I'm cool with you. That's not happening with Bug Life. No way, no way. And Bug Life, take a leaf out of iRoast book and be a bunda and come onto the panel. Be a bunda for once in your life and come onto the panel. Stop chatting your shit online about Ugandan Sikhs are liars. The Khans and Jats is like Sunni versus Shia. That all of my followers believe that Guru Gobind Singh Ji hated Muslims, which is slanderous to say that about my followers. That Bihari Sikhs are not Punjabi, even though Guru Gobind Singh Ji was born in Bihar, he was a Punjabi. Calling out the situation about my family member. My sister used to get beaten up by her husband, and he said in a comment when he found out, oh, he named my brother-in-law, he knows his name, and he said he'll come round your house to have a chat with your mum. So he's bring my mum into it, and the fact that my sister used to get beaten up as well. So this guy's a despicable human being, a disgrace to Sikhs, yeah, and he's doing anti-Sikh dawah, no doubt about that. And he's the only Sikh I saw on that video when there was a Singh at the start having sex with a cow. The only person that was laughing about that was guess who? Bug Life. And the other thing about you, Bug Life, you're in your late 40s. Late 40s. You're a grown-ass man. So get onto the panel on Friday and we can have a chat. Answer to Manny as well, because you've been saying a lot of shit about Manny as well. So I need to have a talk with you. But we'll get our resident road Sikh, because he's our resident road Sikh now, iRoast. Like, you know, you have like your resident road Muslim, which is Oz. We got our resident road Sikh, and it's iRoast now. So that's now your kind of little your little kind of like, say, your little kind of description now. Whenever I talk about iRoast, he's roast Shakur. He's like the new Tupac Shakur of West London. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. You know what? Yeah, I need to save my voice for tomorrow because obviously I'm going to be screaming a lot tomorrow because it's 1 million views. I really want to slap. Oh my God! I'm starting to think you're not really Paul now. I'm going to have to text Paul. Let me text Paul to double check if it's you because I might be wrong because now you're getting stupid. I told you if you're Paul, you're being stupid now. If you're not, then you're being stupid anyway. Let me read a couple of comments because then I need to go. Tomorrow around 10 p.m. I'll be doing my 1 millionth show extravaganza. I've spent money on props. Normally I buy pound shop stuff. Today, this time, because it's a 1 millionth view show, I've brought some shit and spent a bit of money on it for once. Normally I just go to the pound shop and buy some shit, except for that rat where I spent a bit of money on that as well. There we go. Raj, a lot of Sikhs want to speak to you. And a lot of Sikhs want to speak to me. Cool. Where are they? Let me say something. To all the Sikhs that want to speak to me, I've been invited to do the Nagar Kirtan at Gravesend on the 13th of April, where I'll be exhibiting my first anti-British colonialist drawing about the Amritsar massacre. If you want to speak to me, come to me at the Nagar Kirtan. I'll be there the whole day. The whole day. I will also be in Parliament on the 15th. And I've been invited by Sikhs to attend because I went there last year to highlight depression through my artwork. So there'll be lots of Sikhs there. They can talk to me. They're normally very nice to me, though. I know you don't like hearing that, but they're normally very nice. So I don't have no problems, man. I don't have no problems with Sikhs. I'd rather someone be up front with me. Oh, big up RS for 48.99, man. Thank you so much, RS. Big up, big up. Don't give no more, please. Please. Big up to RS for the 48.99. Big up. Everyone, big up RS. Big up RS. My Sikh bro. Big up RS, man, for the 48.99. Big up Weebed for the £10. Big up Weebed for the £10, man. Big up Weebed for the £10. Big up. You mentioned this when we had an interview. All right, where? What did you mention? Big up Weebed, man, for the £10, man, and RS for 48.99. All right. So the thing is, you can see Grand there, hop. You listen to any more UK rap lately? Yeah. Big up to Humans First, the gutter dwelling prick of Speaker's Corner. You're getting an award. Tomorrow, I'm doing an award for the positives of Speaker's Corner and YouTube. This week, hopefully, I can do another show where I'm going to give the Raspberry Awards. The gutter-dwelling pricks of Speaker's Corner. The cowards of Speaker's Corner. And guess what category you're going to win? Oh, big up Weebed again, man. Don't go mad. Big up to Weebed for the £10, man. Again, he's giving 20 now. I really appreciate that. Big up Weebed. Calm down, though. Calm down. I don't want you to starve. I don't want you being found starved to death because you gave me £20. Feed yourself first before you start feeding me. Might buy a pizza for that. I don't know. Maybe. No, so big up to all the people that have done the donation. I'm going to be logging off in a minute. Tomorrow at 10 p.m, like I said, I will be doing the show. I need to give my voice a rest because I've been screaming a bit today, and I need to give that a bit of a rest so I can scream a bit tomorrow. Let me just read a couple of comments first. I'm Dame Dash. I've got a very self-deprecating, let's say, humor. So obviously, it's not Poundland. It's £2 Land that I go to sell my artwork. I'm only joking. I will be selling them at some point, but I don't know when. Probably when I'm dead or something. Then I'll start saying, Raj, when you say it gets nigga, Raj, when you say sticks, I think I've said, oh, you're mad. What is a bug life? Bug life. Bug life. Bug. Oh my God. Bug life. Are the biggest Mr. Humans. Oh, I don't know. I was about to read something very Islamophobic then. And I was like, all right, I better not read that. So if you remember, you said you would email when you was on Moses. So Issa Khan, stop trying to hit on Sophia Lewis. She doesn't want to email you. If someone said they're going to email you but never emailed you, what they're trying to say to you is F off. Dame Dash. Mohim Khan's in the house. Oh my God, why are you going mad, Weebed? He's giving another £10, that lunatic. No more, Weebed. Weebed, calm down. What's happened? I think he might have had some kind of allergic reaction. He's in a fit and keeps him hitting the. He's like in the button on the donations. So you better stop him, man. Maybe the police need to be sent around. Big up to Weebed, man. Donated £30, man, and for RS for $48.99. Really, really appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that. Look who's in the house. Dow. 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 When are you going to come onto our live stream, Dow? Dow. Dow. Where are you? Are you still there? All right. Sorry, I'm screaming. I'm losing my voice. All right. So on Friday, I want to try and get Dow on as well. Dow, I didn't realize you was a bloody Nazi. When did you turn to an SS guard? What happened? This is the last time I spoke to you. I was listening to his thingy, and I was like, when did he freaking become such a white nationalist? I don't know. I need to figure out. The thing about Dow, yeah, Terence Joseph. Terence Joseph was the original. Oh, big up Raindrop. Big up. Yeah, this is the thing, yeah. Terence Joseph here is trolling. And this is what I kept thinking to myself. The man is trolling. But the problem is you're a troll. You're a good actor. So it's hard. Big up to Raindrop. Let me say something. Poor little Raindrop. He's like a little raindrop. So nice, so polite. And then we had that road I roast game from, yeah, Raindrop, to my little friend, Raindrop. Poor freaking Raindrop, that freaking road seek. I roast was trying to roast him. I'm going to say something, I roast. I was more annoyed that he was going for Raindrop than against me. I'm used to that shit. I love that shit. But when you started going for Raindrop, I was like, come on, man. Dude, why are you going for Raindrop? Leave the man alone. But they're cool now too as well, man. They're cool as well. They had a good conversation. I actually recorded the whole conversation, but I'm not putting it up because most of it's private. And it was a good discussion. But I did record it in case I needed to destroy iRoast. So sorry, iRoast. I was recording it just in case things went south. And I thought, all right, I'll have this recording and I'll just put it online and I'll destroy iRoast through the recording. But because we solved our issues, I was like, nah, it's cool. It's a nice little private chat. So it's not going up. It's private. Yeah, so Dow, let's just clarify something because obviously you're the original lone wolf. Oh my God. Big up to RS again, $48.99, man. Big up to RS again, $48.99. Calm down. But I will be in Gravesend on the 13th of April. I go there every year. I will be having a tent where I'll be exhibiting my artwork. And one of the drawings I will be exhibiting, I'm going to start it next, is the Amritsar massacre. and that will be exhibited at the Nagar Kirtan in Gravesend on the 13th. I've already been invited. So big up to RS. Hopefully you can come down, RS. We can see you down there, man. So hopefully you'll be down. And if any Sikhs want to come over and have a chat to me, I'll be there the whole day. Come down. Let's have a talk. I normally get quite a lot of love from my Sikh bros. You know, I don't really have a problem, man. It's mainly online I get shit. When I meet people in person, they normally cool with me. Zero Core said, I heard rumors you work for the intelligence services by a certain person. Let me say something, yeah. When people say that I work for the intelligence services, you know, what I say to you is, of course I do. How do you think I can walk around with a freaking looking like Batman at Speaker's Corner as a 43-year-old man, yeah, walking around Speaker's Corner looking like Batman, going snip, 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 annoying every. Am I back? Don't know if I'm back. Think I am. Think I am. Am I? Am I back? Okay, I'm going to end it in a minute anyway. Big up to Weebed. He donated £40. He's gone mad today. Don't know what happened to him. He might have had a seizure or something. I think rogophobia might have affected him, and he started to donate like mad. Big up to RS. You know, £48.99, £100. Really appreciate that, RS. If people want, like I said, in April, I will be doing a Nagar Kirtans. I'm definitely doing Gravesend. I might be doing Southall. I might be doing a few others. Definitely doing Parliament on the 15th. Parliament! Listen, Parliament! Yeah, Weebed, calm down. I don't want you to be starving on the street because of me, man. I know you're dedicated, but you still need to feed your family. So on the 15th of April, I will be in Parliament. What do you little pricks go to? Sainsbury's? There's me going to Parliament when you're in Sainsbury's. This is the difference between me and you. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I'm not trying to be like an elitist, but I am really going to Parliament, no doubt about it. I'll be doing that. I went last year as well. So what it is that I know the organizer. So this is what they do every year. It's the British Sikh Report. This is 2018. And so they invite me down. They let me exhibit while I do the thingy, do their talk and all of that stuff. So the British Sikh thingy. Dude, RS, the food is all free at the Nagar Kirtan anyway, Paji. The food is all free anyway. Don't worry. So, like I said, last year they used this drawing about depression. Big boys do cry. As you can see, my drawing's in there. I have been asked to do a drawing about organ donations. And if I got time, because one thing they're trying to highlight this year with the British Sikh Report is that within the Asian community and the Sikh community, there's a lack of organ donations from our people. Yeah. And so they asked me to do a drawing. And if I do it in time, they'll put it in the next magazine. But I'm not sure if I got time to do it because I got a few commissions to do. And on top of that, I've got the Sikh artwork I need to do as well. And I've only got like 8 weeks before they need it. So I might try and do if I can get a good drawing about donors. I don't want to do it in a way that's kind of like crass, because the organ donation is like, let me just say something. I haven't got an organ donation card, but if I suddenly pass away, use this as proof that I do want my organs to be used. But the thing is, I don't want it to be used for Saidi Humans First, a little prick. Dick Pic Tarweed can't have nothing from me. And a few other individuals like Ali Diva. That's the caveat. So if I pass away, you can take my organs, but I don't want those 4 people having any of my organ donations. So here's me at what is it? Here's me at the Nagar Kirtan in Gravesend last year. So they had it in the magazines. I'll tell you what thing. So this drawing here is the Battle of Sarangari here. And let me say something. There's an amazing film coming. Yeah, let me find the name of it with Ash K. Kumar about the Battle of Sarangari with 21 Sikhs fought 10,000 Afghans. Sorry, JK. We took out 600 of them. Sorry, JK. Let me say something. The Afghan Pashtuns are one of the great warrior races. So for the Sikhs to be able to battle them and take out 600, they all died, is a big feat. It wasn't like they're like 10,000 Armed Indians. Now, if it was 10,000 Armed Indians, that's nothing. They would have taken out the whole lot. Because if you got 10,000 Armed Indians standing in front of you, that's a freaking walk in the park. But when you got 10,000 freaking Pashtun Afghans, one of the great warrior races of the world, are going up against you and you're taking out 600 of them, big up to them. So, you know, I've always said that, you know, that although the history with the Afghans and stuff has been tumultuous, I can't deny the fact that they're badasses. There's no doubt about that. Let me find the name of the thingy. I'm going to go to the cinema to watch that one, actually. Yeah, it's called Kasari. I'm not sure what Kasari means. Kasari, the film's called. So, yeah, Kasari, yeah. So I watched the trailer. It looks wicked, man. They've kind of done a 300 take on it. Yeah, it looks crazy. But I've done like a 300 take, and you know, 300 slow motion with the swords and stuff. So I'm not sure. Some of them might be, let's just say, a few little kind of like artistic licenses being taken about certain things. Yeah, I need to go because my voice is hurting. I need to save it for tomorrow. So like I said, tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Hopefully, I got 1 minute. Let me just double check something before I go, because then I can see if I've done. Oh my God, I'm at 997,000 views. 3,000 more views to hit 1 million. Oh my God, so close. 997,000 views, 997,300 views, and I need just 2,700 to hit 1 million views in 8 months on this channel. So whatever happens tomorrow at 10 p.m, I will be doing a show because I want to, and the house is empty. And so hopefully by the time I do this show, and then tomorrow I will do the show, and by the time it finishes, there's no doubt by the time the show finishes, I would have hit 1 million anyway. Do you know what would be great? If when I'm doing a live stream, I hit 1 million as a live stream is going on, because I might keep up to check when the live stream is going on, because at the moment I only need 2,500 views, and to see how much views I can get and before I hit there. So great. Some of these people can only dream of getting even like 10 views. And you know, the problem is here that people just aren't entertaining enough. You're boring turds. You could talk about serious matters, but you need to entertain a little bit. You know, you can't just sit there like a freaking piece of shit. You know, you to keep people listening, yeah, you've got to give a bit of entertainment. So tomorrow I will be doing a bit of entertainment. Let's have a look. I'll try to read a couple of comments before I go. I know I keep on saying that. I don't know why I keep on saying it. Just give me a minute. Raindrop. No, poor Raindrop. Poor little Raindrop. That Roadman was after him yesterday. Roadman. iRoast the Roadman was gunning for him. What annoyed me, iRoast, was that you live in London. I live in London. I know what area you're from. But you was gunning for Raindrop. He lives in Canada, for God's sakes. We don't even live that far from each other. So this is what was annoying me. Why are you going for him? Go for me. But he's cool with him now anyway. We sorted it all out anyway. Yeah. Raj, can I visit Punjab? Hop Hop says. No! Basil get a mess. Got offended by the term Peggy because I was picked up with people. All right, yeah, so the word Paki is offensive. The word Paki is offensive to all the Asian community. Well, you have to understand, when I was growing up in the 80s, the way somebody would cuss out an Asian, didn't matter if they was Sikh, Muslim, you was from Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lankan, they will call you a Paki. So for someone to use that word, even if it's, I mean, Tommy Robinson to use that word, he knows that word is offensive. And that's why I said I can't accept that I used to strike against his name. I still support him, but he's got to stop with framing from calling saying the word Paki, because it has a history behind it, which isn't pleasant. They used to do Paki bashing and stuff. And when you say Paki bashing, it just means bashing brown people. Raindrop never go speaker. Yeah, in the US, the word Paki isn't offensive, but in the UK, it is. It's in the UK. There's a history behind the word. It's not just a word. It's a word that was used to go against Asian people. It's not exclusive to Pakistanis. It's for the whole of the Asian community. It was used. Basil Born. Free the Raindrop. The word was used in the UK. Yeah. Raindrop. I've not heard it before in the States. Yeah, Baby Yaga. Yeah, you haven't heard. Yeah, you won't hear about that. It's called. Goes. I mean, how come you never made a video about speech shit? Oh. What do you think of Pakistan people? What is going on? Why is even asking about Pakistan? You're kind of generalizing. I'd say Ash K. Ash K, is that turning you on? Muhammad Ali wants me to say Ash K. Ash K. Ash K. Ash K. Is that turning you on, you little prick? What a dirty little man. He's probably freaking sitting there fantasizing over me saying it now. What a nasty piece of work. Right, many of you lot fancy there, I don't want to say. Yeah, all right. You are racist. Yeah, Van Damme is one of the worst racists on the net. I've heard him call black people apes, this, N-words, you name it, man. That guy's a nasty individual. Don't do it right. Looking forward to the show tomorrow. Yeah. You have Van Damme. Osman so funny. I come to Carnival with me. Oh, would you go Are you going to go Carnival with us, Sophia Lewis? Yeah, Sophia Lewis is But the thing is, yeah, Sophia Lewis it's going to be so difficult if she comes though, because I'm telling you, she's going to get hit on a lot. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you straight now. If she goes carnival, she'll get hit on a lot. I'm not, yeah. So if you want to come, yeah, come. But I don't know how much I can protect you from the savages going around freaking going to try and hit on you, man. Did you want to go carnival, Sophia Lewis? Oh, she's gone. She's gone. But she goes to carnival. Oh my God! Like, because I've seen it when she first came to Speaker's Corner, and she was walking outside of Speaker's Corner. Yeah, but Sophia Lewis, yeah, this is a problem, yeah. When you first came Speaker's Corner, when you walked outside the park, a lot of men looked very thirsty. They looked very thirsty when they were looking at you. And so I'm worried if you go carnival, you're gonna have all these thirsty men. Yeah. And like some of them are gonna get angry when they find out you're transgender. And so because they're gonna find you attractive, they're gonna probably start freaking having a malfunction in their brain. So yeah, I'd like yeah, come man, come. We'll go with I'm an Indian, but that's gonna be crazy if she comes, man. Imagine that. Imagine that. Oh my God. It's gonna be like World War III down there. It's gonna be like World War III. They're all gonna go mad. Just don't tell no one. Don't tell no one. We'll tell them afterwards. Oh my God, they're gonna go mad. Trust me, they'll go mad. There'll be Bigavelli in the background, like doing a loudspeaker, Bigavelli. Sophia Lewis was born a boy. Sophia Lewis. She'll be in the background. Yeah, we might see Leon and Jedi and get an uppercut from Jedi. The king of the uppercuts. We might get it. Yeah. There'll be no. I want let me say something. I actually want Leon to film the experience as like a documentary. Like we're going to a documentary sort of thing. Like I'm an Indian, Raj and Sophia Lewis in carnival. Imagine that spectacle walking about. It'd be crazy. I'm an Indian daggering some like 6 foot like big lady doing the twerking with her and all that. That would be crazy. Because he's a daggering king, that little prick. Right, I'm going now. Make sure you tell everyone right, so you need to get you to draw a picture of my dog. But all right, really? I haven't got that, Kevin Smith. Send it again. Because I love doing pet drawings. Let me write my email because I haven't got that, Kevin Smith. And I normally always remember pet portraits because I like doing pet portraits. So my email address, let me write it again. Hopefully the dog's cute and so not some ugly little mutt. I'm only joking. They're all cute. They're all cute, like babies. All babies are cute as well, except for the ugly, nasty ones. But you still call them cute. You don't want to upset people. And taking eyes. Yeah, it's always a bit hard telling people that their kids are cute when they look like a little I don't know, little turd. Me my vegan. Yeah. Oh my God, God! If Sophia Lewis does come carnival, that is gonna be mad. Because I'm telling you, man, drink, a highly kind of like charged environment, Summer and Sophia Lewis in a carnival with I'm an Indian and Raj is going to be a recipe for madness. I might have to dress up as Bat Raj and wear all my equipment just to be safe. I was going to go to just like normally. Zero Cool. Oh my God, you're always dictating for me to talk about stuff. I've already talked about Shamima Begum. She shouldn't be allowed to come back in after what I found out. She's too extreme in her views. It's not like she's moderated, but I did feel a bit of sympathy for her in the beginning because she was only 15, and I do believe that at 15, Rod, yeah, big up RS. Thanks for the donations. I'll be on thingy tomorrow. So when it comes to that particular situation, I said before that I believe she shouldn't be allowed back in. But I do feel a little bit of sympathy for her. But that sympathy goes when you know about the atrocities that she watched. Now, let me say something to people. The biggest problem with human beings is that when atrocities are going on, most people will just let it slide because they don't want to put their head above the parapet. And you are accountable for that actions as well. So in Nazi Germany, the Germans that were seeing smoke coming out of these chimneys and seeing people being transported in and never coming out, they can't just say, oh, we didn't know what was going on, blah, blah, blah. No, you got to take responsibility. You had a inkling in your brain something was going on. When it comes to this young girl, she saw actual decapitated heads. She saw executions. She saw oppression on the next level of madness. Yeah. So what it is with this situation is that when she's come back, she has not come back and been remorseful and said, look, oh my God, I can't believe what I saw. I feel like, this is a terrible thing that I really, I'm sorry for what happened. I shouldn't have done it. She's come back very, very, very kind of like, yeah, it happened. It's, it's just what happened down there. Now, people can say she might be having PTSD. Maybe she's traumatized. Maybe she's got Stockholm syndrome. Whatever the reason, she's still a danger to the UK. She is still a danger to the UK. We know we can show her sympathy and go, okay, maybe she was groomed. Maybe she's got Stockholm syndrome. Until she shows pure remorse for her actions, we shouldn't even consider letting her back in. If the British government do let her back in, she needs to be put into a prison or into some sort of a detention center. Yeah, she is a danger, Hop Hop. She's a danger to other young, impressionable minds. If she comes back to the UK and the British government let her back in, yeah, and she's like, oh, I saw executions, people were being chopped up, people had their heads cut off and all this kind of stuff, people being murdered. Oh, I was fine about it. It's not, it was just what happened. She is sending out a dangerous message to the young Muslim youth of the UK. That's what I'm talking about, danger. I'm not saying she's a danger in terms of, oh, she's going to go around blowing herself up. I'm saying she's a danger in terms of her justifying the unjustifiable. Yeah. I mean, maybe I think Raindrop said a good thing. He said she should be forced to serve all the Syrian refugees suffering in Syria. I think if she really wants to do something, Raja, request you to show the video. What video, Parji? What video? Parji, what video? Oh, send it to me. Yeah. I'm not sure if I can show it if it's going to get copyrighted. I don't want to get a copyright strike on my thingy. Yeah, so Benares Hussein says, this silly girl, stupid girl has meant, yeah. Look, there's definitely something not right with her. When she's talking about the death of her children, there's no emotion. So no, there is something wrong. Mentally, there is something wrong with her. I'm going to say something. It's controversial to say this, but I do feel sympathy for her. I do feel that at such a young age, she has been groomed. But what I'm saying is this, that at this precise moment, she is so brainwashed, in my opinion. Oh, no, I can't show that. I can't show that. I'll get my channel striked. Send it to me, but I'll get my channel striked. They won't allow that on YouTube, Baji. So when it comes to that, is that she so that little idiot says, oh, I have an impression you might know her. Yeah, she's my best mate. We used to hang out. Yeah, I used to go skating with her and do bowling. Yeah, we was best mates. We used to hang around all over the place. We used to go Speaker's Corner in disguise. How would I know that little turd? She's 15 years old at the time. I must have been, what, 4 years ago, I was, what, 38 or something. Am I going to be hanging out with some freaking little lunatic like that? Yeah, Raj and Shabina Begum, they used to be road people together. She was a road girl and I was a road guy. We used to hang out. What a weird thing to say. Yeah, the child situation is a bit weird. I think maybe the child should be allowed back and maybe given to the grandparents. But the bare minimum they should do if she was allowed to come back is that she should be detained until maybe even prosecuted. If she's been partaking in crimes against people, then maybe she needs to be prosecuted. It's hard to say, man. It's a very complicated one. In 1 minute, I have to admit my immediate reaction was sympathy. And I was like, okay, all right, she's a young girl. She was groomed. She did this and she did that. What do you mean, Raj? Did you see this with your own eyes? What she done? What does that mean? Are you saying that in order for me to judge her actions, I need to have watched what she saw? Is that what you're trying to say? In order for me to judge her actions, I needed to have been there in order to judge it. Is that what you're trying to say? Because if that's the case, Hop, no one can make a judgment about 95% of things. If somebody says that they witnessed beheadings, that they witnessed the barbarity of ISIS and the Islamic State, and they had no issue with it, I don't need to be there to pass judgment, do I? Most people did not see the atrocities of Nazi Germany, but we can still pass a judgment to say that it was wrong. What is wrong with you? You have to see it to pass judgment. Is that how morally bankrupt you are? That means, according to your logic, you can't condemn anything unless you've seen it. So I've got to be in Syria watching someone being beheaded to then condemn her. Do you not see the stupidity of that, Hop? You are very dumb. Yeah, so no. All right, so by your logic, big up to Raindrop. By your logic, yeah, the Rohingya being persecuted in Myanmar, we can't condemn it. By your logic, we can't condemn it. We weren't there. By your logic, the children being killed in Palestine, we can't condemn it because we are not there. We didn't see it. By your logic, the people that were killed in Kashmir, in Gujarat, yeah, by Modi during those riots, yeah, by Modi's little henchmen, we can't condemn it because we didn't see it. See, this is the problem here with people. Just to suit your narrative, that that you want to say, oh, we didn't see what she saw, we can't judge her. Shut up. We can judge, and we will judge. If she is saying that she has no issues with people being beheaded and people suffering under Islamic State, the Yazidis were prostituted out, they were pimped, their men were imprisoned and killed, we can pass judgment. We don't need to be there to pass judgment. Otherwise, all the Muslim nations need to shut up. Don't talk about Syria because you're not there. Don't talk about Palestine. You're not there. Don't talk about anything to do with the Rohingya because you're not there. Don't talk about the Chinese persecuting the Muslims. You're not there. Mr. Polidetti, I'm not going Speaker's Corner tomorrow. I'm being road tomorrow. I'm not Speaker's Corner, I'm road tomorrow. I am actually on the road though. I'm not being a road man. I'm actually literally on the road. I need to go places. So tomorrow I'm out all day. When I come back, I will be doing my live stream. It will be a freaking 1 million extravaganza of a live stream. So I have a few awards to give out and stuff. All right, so Hop, let me ask you a question then. Let's see how much of a hypocrite you are. What do you think about the Israelis killing Palestinian children? What do you think about Israelis killing Palestinian children? Do you condemn them, even though you've not seen it with your own eyes? Do you condemn the Israelis killing Palestinian children, even though you have not seen it with your own eyes? Answer me. Answer me. No answer means you're embarrassed about your own flawed logic, about your own stupidity and your own low IQ. So no. So you're not going to condemn them. You're not going to condemn the Israelis. I don't know what that means. Are you going to condemn the Israelis for killing Palestinian kids? So you don't condemn them because you haven't seen it. So by your logic, you can't condemn anything now. We might as well just let everything slide because we don't own eyes. Crazy, man. Sometimes I read things and I'm like, you know, human beings are complete waste of spaces. And this is one of those times. So well done, No, whatever your name is, Hop, whatever your name is. You've now gone to a new low of what I call kind of human behavior. Prove to me why I am a misanthrope. And a misanthrope is somebody that dislikes or distrusts humanity. That's the reason why. Never. I'm gonna look at the link first, Raindrop. Where is it? No, I can't just post the link. I need to look at what it is. There's some crazy stuff being written here. All right, so Mohin Khan, when internet trolling goes wrong. Remember that guy when I found him and he was going, I cornered him and I was like a freaking savage, like a lion after a gazelle. I wouldn't let him leave him alone. I was pouncing him and he was going, nah. Literally turned him into a freaking a cartoon meme. Literally going, very strange. So what is he said? Apparently she's only saying these things because she's scared she might anger ISIS. If she's back in the UK, she may change her tune. And I'm sorry, she's in a refugee camp. She's not in the middle of a freaking a battlefield with ISIS. A camera crew has got through to her. She's on the BBC all over the place talking. Do you think that she's in that much danger at this precise moment that she can't show remorse for the death of thousands of individuals under Islamic State? I didn't say it's not dangerous. The way you're making it out as if she's in the middle of a freaking battlefield and there's grenades falling over the place, and she's like, oh no, I can't condemn ISIS. You can condemn murder though. You can condemn beheadings. If I saw beheadings going on, I wouldn't just walk past and go, oh, all right, and then start doing my shopping. I'd be appalled and I'd want to stop it. Anybody that doesn't, there is something wrong with you mentally. You're a danger to the UK in terms of that situation. When you come back and you're showing people, or talking about your experiences behind closed doors, we can't monitor everything. Obviously we can. We can just freaking put bugs all over the place in the house. But, yeah, like Eunice Osman says, my token Somalian British Muslim, she says, this woman doesn't care about the victims. She cares about herself. She has shown no remorse for the thousands of victims. Not even her own children. They're victims as well. She's shown no remorse towards them. The only time she shows remorse and when she's talking about herself. The only time you see emotion is when she's talking about herself. When she talks about, her kids being killed or her kids dying, no emotion. When she's talking about other people being killed, no emotion. The only time you see her feeling sorry for herself and feeling sorry for anything is for herself. She's mentally disturbed, definitely. But let something like Saudi Arabia deal with her. Let something like Turkey deal with her. Why should she have to come back to the UK putting other people in danger by her nonsense ideology? Obviously, Ali Diva wants her back home as well. You know what, Ali Diva, he wants her back home. God knows what he wants to do. Maybe he would do a freaking, I don't know, when ISIS brides go right or something. I don't know, some weird series like that. Or when ISIS brides, I don't know, get de-radicalized series. I don't know what he wants. He's going to definitely do something to capitalize on this freaking thing. That's the only reason he wants her back. He wants to freaking get her and say, look, oh, she used to be an ISIS supporter. Now, look, she's one of my little prodigies, my little Ali Diva minion, my little Ali Diva little puppet. He doesn't care about that girl. All he cares about is his freaking pocket. He's an attention. You was calling Times TV a social prostitute. He may be a social prostitute, but you are an actual prostitute. A real prostitute. Not even a social prostitute. You take it up the bum. I said it. So Hot Pop says, Hot Pop, you know what, yeah? Sometimes somebody comes online, yeah, and they're so low IQ and so thick
that their questions actually are very interesting because of how dumb they are. That one other individual that's like that is Gay Dunya. Gay Dunya has got an IQ of a cockroach. But the thing is, the fact that he's got an IQ of a cockroach, it allows him to think about things in a very, very simplistic way, like a way a baby thinks about the world. Yeah. The way the baby looks at the world, the same way that this whatever his name, I forget. He's a hot pop. He's saying that the army is a danger to the UK. So you're saying the British army are a danger for Britain. The British army is a danger to Britain. Are you a British citizen, Hop Hop? Are you a British citizen? Answer me. Are you a British citizen? Hop Hop. Oh, he's not. You know what, yeah? When he said that, if he said yes, yeah, straight away, I would have phoned up the police. My contacts. Hey, there's a guy called Hop Hop on there. Snitch, snitch, snip, snip. I swear to God, I was about to screenshot your name. And I was just about to freaking email. Look at this guy. He's saying the British army are like a danger to the UK. Maybe you might need to start watching this little prick. But maybe if you're in America or somewhere, maybe I can get in contact with some FBI agents. Yeah, you're lucky you said no. Gonna freaking just suddenly was just about to do my little snip, snip, snitch, snitch, right here and then live on air. I was going PC one. Oh yeah, the police watch it anyway. The police, big up PC, big up to the Popo. PC Bomb watches it anyway. He's already told me he watches my live streams. I know the police watch the live streams because when I go Speaker's Corner, a random freaking police officer on a bike was riding past me. Oh, hi, Raj. I was like, hi. I was like, all right, big up to the Popo. I always do that to the police anyway. And they went, oh, we love your artwork. I was like, how do you know my artwork? He said, oh, yeah, we've seen it. I was like, oh, I bet you've seen that. So I know they've been watching the freaking live streams. Of course they watch it, no doubt. This is why I'm so pro-police. I'm playing chess, you're playing Connect 4. I say big up to the Popo because they're watching. When I turn off the camera, I say cops are the ops. I'm only joking. I don't really. It was a motorcycle officer over there. PC Raj, I should become a policeman, man. I'll be freaking crazy. I'll be getting mad. If she comes back to UK, she has an additional problem in addition to the 2,000 plus subsidy. Oh my God. Eunice is very, very outspoken. He's going a bit mad, I think. I never get my contact from Raj. I don't know who Another is, though. I don't keep in contact with Another RS. Me and Another don't know each other. I don't know who that man is. He's not getting my contact details. You're mad. I don't even know what the guy's name is. Apple Tablet doing a podcast. These jihadis are going freaking real technical now. They're doing podcasts. What next, man? God knows. The podcast of Abu Tablet, How to Be a Famine Victim in 21st Century London. Is that what podcast's about? How to be so skinny but still stand. And all you're doing is walking around with a skeleton with hardly any fat on the bones. That's what I'd like to understand. How did he freaking manage to survive? And, you know, I was about to say eat, but my voice is starting to go, so I knew. What's that, RS? Please go and see. Text me about that because I'm not sure what that is. Is that the? Is there a statue down there? I'm gonna be in Gravesend anyway. Obviously, I need to go down there to do the Negakeaton, but the Battle of Serengeti. Oh no! What football team do I support? Oh, okay. I have not seen the statue. I need to go down and have a look. I have not seen it yet. No. When it comes to football, I support no team. What I do is I find out what team you support. Then I will support the opposite team to your supporting team. So if you support, say, Arsenal, I will say I support Chelsea. If you support Liverpool, I will say I support Man United. If you support Man United, I'll probably say I support Chelsea. So I change it according to the individual, just to annoy you. So I used to do that at work. There was a lot of Arsenal supporters. So for around 2 years, I became an undercover Chelsea supporter. I didn't even support Chelsea. I just knew they hated Jose Mourinho. And so I started supporting Jose Mourinho. I used to go into work and say, big up Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho is a mad manager, blah, blah, blah. It used to drive them freaking crazy. I know somebody that's a diehard Liverpool supporter, and I'm always cursing out Liverpool when I meet him. I don't even know about football. The only thing I know about football is I know if I know you support Liverpool and I know you quite well and I know I'm going to see you every month or whatever, I will look at the where they are in the Premier League. So I'll find out if Liverpool is doing good or bad. If they're doing bad, I will keep on mentioning that Liverpool is always losing whenever I see you. Yeah, and I don't do it cruelly. I'll just keep asking, oh, how come Liverpool always loses? You know, they're always the underdogs. They always nearly win, but they always lose at the last minute. So yeah, I'm pretty cruel like that because a lot of people get too caught up in this freaking. I do have my. Let me say something. I've got a football stadium. Literally, I'm pointing that way, but literally, if you see my hand pointing that way, maybe 5-minute walk. I've got a big football stadium just down the road. I wonder what football stadium is it? What do you think? What football stadium is just over the road down there? When there's a football match, I can hear it. I can literally hear it from my room. Yeah, and I see people walking past. So I don't know. No, not West Ham. And straight up, let me say something just so people know. Straight that way is the Olympic Stadium. Straight that way is the Olympic Stadium. So the 2012 Olympics or whatever it was done over there. I can literally, if I open my window, if I look high enough, I can see certain things. So it'll give you an understanding of where were the Olympics held? Where was the Olympics held? Then you can understand where I am is literally right next to the Olympics. My area went from a shithole to a nice area because of the Olympics. They redone the whole freaking area. So, yeah. All right, I got to go, man. I got to go. It's gone up to 3 hours. Hopefully, I've pushed over. Let me just double check something. The reason I'm staying online quite a lot, I'm trying to get my views up to. Oh my God, I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. I've only got like 1,500 views left to get to 1 million. Oh my God. Oh no. What do I need to do a real good clickbait. I felt like doing a clickbait title like Raj gets or Raj exposed as a and then do a live stream or a video just to get people to watch it so I can go up to 1 million. I've only got like freaking like 1,500, 2,000 views to go to 1 million. I might do the title like Raj and Ali Diva. So imagine you saw. Now I need to figure out a good title to get clickbait. I might do Raj and Ali Diva go to, and then dash 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 dash. Raj sees Saidiel and do, or Jedi uppercuts do. Something like that, something quite controversial that I can get people to watch the videos and get my last 1,500 views to get to 1 million. I've become such a freaking YouTube whore in the last freaking few days. It's so terrible. I'm obsessed with the views at the minute. I'm trying to get to 1 million as a milestone. All right, so I'm gonna go now for definite. My throat is freaking hurting. Not because of what Gay Dunya normally. It's hurting because I've been shouting. Anyway, big up to everybody. Like I said, tomorrow I'm not going Speaker's Corner. I'm road, not Speaker's Corner tomorrow, because I am literally walking down the roads to go places. I'm normally Speaker's Corner, not road. And tomorrow, from around when I get home, I won't be home until late in the evening. Hopefully, my viewership would have hit to 1 million. Or it will be 1 million. It doesn't matter even if it's not, even if it's 9,950,000, whatever it is, I'm still gonna do it, because by the time that video is up, maybe even do my live stream, it'll go over the point anyway. So it'll be good. What would be amazing if I'm doing a live stream and I click on the live stream midway through, it's at 1 million. That would be amazing midway through, because that's a big milestone for me, because I just started the YouTube channel 10 months ago. So to have 1 million views is crazy. I don't even think I get freaking 50 views, let alone 1 million. So that's something like a big achievement, man. Anyway, big up. And like I said, tomorrow, 10 p.m, hopefully, I have my 1 millionth extravaganza show for you to be entertained. Make sure you sit down, have a meal, chill out, put your feet up, have someone massage you. I don't know, do whatever you need to do. Just chill and relax. And big up to RS as well for the donations. Really appreciate that. Donated £100. And big up to Weebeard as well. Went absolutely mad today. Don't know what happened. Maybe he won the lottery. I don't know what happened with him. Maybe he won the lottery. I don't know. Maybe he's turned into some kind of freaking, I don't know, some crime lord overnight. And now he's freaking donating like he's got Don Corleone. Don't know what happened to him. I don't think I've ever seen him donate like that before. So big up to Weebeard as well for his £40. Really appreciate that. Anyway, tomorrow, got a lot of little surprises, a lot of awards. And so we'll thingy. Anyway, take care.